welcome to, oh boy, another something. I don't even know what to call this. I guess I titled it Marcel's Meltdown Manifesto, because that's what it feels like. Marcel had a time. He freaked out and did a, 5-hour live stream where he just crashed out for 5 hours. I'm not joking. It's pretty bad. And I'm not kidding either. I have had to edit it because of all the slurs, of course, and all of the horrible things that he tends to say. I have gotten through 1 hour so far. Hold on, do I have the right microphone selected? Give me 1 second. Like something might be off with my microphone. Hello? Hello? That should be better. Good. Okay. Now, oh wait. There we go. Okay, and now my sound sounds better. There we go. Anyway, so as I was saying, Marcel's original stream was 5 hours long. Today we're gonna get through the first hour. It took me around 5 hours. I'm not joking. It took me around 5 hours to edit out all the slurs, to blur the faces, to get rid of the identifying names of people. So, I'm just gonna put this out there. Since this is only the first hour and there are still 4 more hours to edit, this was time intensive. If you like this and want to see me edit more of it continually, consider using the tip link. It really helps. I'm a little behind for the month anyway, but yeah, it helps, especially considering this is a little more time intensive. Anyway, we also have subscriptions if you want to become a subscriber, or gift subs. All right, let's get into it. Overthought, thanks for gifting a sub. Imagine if Trey and y'all hadn't dug through it already. Very true. Thank you once again to Amber and Trey who went through the video and time-stamped many of the things. I found a few extra as I was going through that weren't marked. Not anything. All the slurs were marked, but there are a few things that I decided to kind of cut for one reason or another. But I do want people to guess how many in this 1 hour. I think this video itself is about 1 hour and 4 minutes. How many bleeps do you think there are? Not blurs. The blurs are a separate thing. How many bleeps are there? And don't worry, I didn't actually do a bleep sound effect because it would be too many. So in 1 hour, I know the answer roughly. I just want you guys to guess because I'm curious. Okay. All right, let's get into it, shall we? With Marcel's Meltdown. Oops, I think I pinned something accidentally. That's me. Cool. All right, let's do it.
Hello, everybody. It is Marcel of the Family Beset from Peacemaker Society, and we are doing a Saturday video. This video, honestly, is called, and I'm a little somber in the subject matter, but it needs to be talked about. The elites are right to kill you.
We're off to a good start. I appreciate that he's willing to talk about this very serious issue somberly, that he believes we all deserve to be murdered by a totalitarian government. At least he's somber about it, you know? He could be mean, but he's not. He's gonna take it very seriously, and I'm sure he won't try and use the N-word about 1,000 times.
I am officially letting you guys know the reality of what this journey is like. You're not going to get to keep your old life. Everything that you love and knew is going to go bye-bye, generally speaking. Your friends are going to turn on you. People in the public are going to treat you on you, making stuff up. You know, if you give cards and $20 to, you know, a lemonade stand, they're going to twist it, make it seem like you're doing something not on the level, even though.
That's a specific thing he did. He gave $100 to a kid's lemonade stand and it made the news because it was creepy. So that's what he's talking about there. Did the Devil You Know says, cheers for the train, greetings from the hospital. I hope you're doing okay.
You were.
Oh, and Tea Time Tea with a $10 tip says, thanks for your hard work. No problem. Thanks for the tip.
And once you actually gain these skill sets, everybody compared to you is going to be a fucking moron. So I'm a little bit scruffy today. I have a cold. I don't even feel like doing this video. I pretty much on Thursday, a meeting was missed by Will because he was sick, genuinely sick, it seems. So within that, generally would be forgivable, but not forgivable.
That I don't understand. He doesn't really go into this, but Will was the new person that he had hired to be the new face of Peacemaker Society, or whatever he's calling his organization now. And I already said, hey, he's probably going to last 2 months. I think he lasted 2 weeks. So I was actually a little too forgiving and stuff of Marcel there. But anyway, I guess he called in sick like one day, and this has instigated Marcel's entire crash out. He fired Will. He's gonna bad talk Will at some point during the first hour of this video, and he now is on his war path of hating everyone in the world.
We're going to talk about reality. The reality you live makes it the elite.
Trey says, I meant to send this to you in DMs, but I have a theory about Marcel and his headspace. Go for it.
Elites are right to kill you. They are. Right now, who you are, the elites are right to fucking kill you. And this is why I don't want any of you in my world, any of you in my life. Going forward, you're all running your own programs. I'm not launching Sovereign Empire. I'm not taking on anything for anybody. I'm not fighting your fights for you. You have everything to lose. I have nothing to lose. My life changed a long time ago. There's nobody that I love. There's nobody I give a fuck about. I think most of you are fucking morons. Even to those of you who are worth your salt, your day-to-day life makes it you're gonna die. That time you spend with your kids instead of fighting for freedom, you're gonna die. That time you spend placating your wife instead of doing the work that needs to be done makes it you're gonna die.
I find it interesting how much he denigrates normal human activity, where he's talking about, like, being with your loved ones, or whatever, taking care of your children, and he feels the need to denigrate that, and act as though what he is doing is supremely important, and everything else everyone else does is just leading to their death. It's like he needs to justify the fact that he doesn't have those people around him. Kinda sad. Trey says he's gone through some shit and he needs his suffering to narratively build up to something because they do in media. Yeah, if his suffering is just for nothing, then it might be his own fault, and he might need to self-reflect. That's difficult, even for mentally healthy people, and Marcel is not that, so that he lashes out.
That legal job you're going to, you're a war criminal to people like me, motherfucker, or men like me, motherfucker.
You're a war criminal if you have a job, is what he just said. If you have a job to make money to pay your bills, he claims that you... What did he say?
Instead of doing the work that
did he say you're
needs to be done makes it you're gonna die. That legal job you're going to, you're a war criminal.
War criminal, that was the phrasing.
To people like...
So I guess the hot hag is gonna be very busy soon.
Me, motherfucker, or men like me, motherfucker. So when you criticize me, no, you're a war criminal, and if we went to war, we'd fucking kill you. So within that, we're not.
You're a war criminal. If we went to war, we'd kill you. If we're war criminals, aren't we already at war?
Not going to war.
Kind of feel like you have to be at war to be a war criminal.
With anyone, but I'm going to read you what politicians think of you, all you citizen fucking slaves out there.
Yeah, this is the part where he starts using the N-word every other sentence. So just assume if he's talking about people who work for a living, he's going to refer to them as the N-word a lot. So if you're like, oh, I wonder what that bleep is, it's either the N-word or the R slur or the F slur 99% of the time, but I think he uses the N-word the most.
And everyone who's a citizen is a brown, black, white, yellow, green, orange, alien. I don't give a fuck. If you're a citizen, you're a fucking N-I. Fuck you. It bugs you? Claim your right.
Yeah, I can turn him up a little bit.
How you think it feels being a sovereign, having to put up with your fucking ass, you fucking cunt? Peacefully and lawfully. So within that, none of you are allowed in my world.
Sorry, I added that I just thought that was funny.
I'm not allowing any of you to fucking run any of my programs. I'm the show. Every time I have someone try and step up.
Is this on YouTube or his Rumble? Yeah, that was that was on his Rumble, and I downloaded and edited it.
I have to learn how fucking stupid you are, how inadequate you are, and how you're not at my level. And that offends you. I don't give a fuck. Come learn from us and run your own thing. And that's what I'm here to say. You want to save your life, set up your society, but it's not going to be cheap. Absolutely not.
Notice that he's already gone back. He already said and started this by talking about how he's not doing it anymore. Even for money, he's not going to train any of you because you're not worth it. You're not worth it to him. You're all going to die, and he thinks that that's actually a good thing because fuck you. But also, if you want him to train you, it's going to be very expensive. It's got to be worth his time. Constantly flip-flopping.
I'm probably going to make it minimum 10 grand a year. If you're an average fucking just want to claim your normal rights, we'll keep our normal rates for that. But to everyone else, 10 grand a year or more. And I might even make it based on your income. I don't.
The fact that he's like hard selling this, it's, how do I put this? It's like he's upset with people that they don't see what a genius he is, and he's now hard selling a program that very few people already wanted. It's like he's going, oh, you don't want my program? Well, now it's $10,000. You want it now? Like, no, they didn't want it before, and now you're making it more expensive? I don't know. It feels like he's very bitter that other people don't see him as a genius. That's a shame. Harpkosian with the 20 stream streak says, the trans group I co-founded had 17 people at our in-person meeting last night. My garden is coming together nicely too. I hope everyone else is doing okay during these trying times. Well, that's great. I'm glad that you founded something like that too. That's nice.
Need your fucking headaches. All those years you spent working the legal job.
Remember how Harriet Tubman charged to help people to freed? Benekagami with a Black's Law Dictionary request. What would you like me to look up? Sovereign?
Jobs. That's when I was getting arrested, beaten up, thrown in jail to defend the information that you need now to save the people you love now. Understand, if you don't learn this, I'm glad they're going to kill you. I'm fucking happy. Take another COVID vaccine, you fucking genetic fuck. Here's what politicians think when they smile. This is what they think of you. Just so you know. To all those citizens, Hannah fucking, you fucking it.
He mentions me a couple times. He's very not happy with me, as you might imagine. He also gives, like, an insult that I can't believe no one has ever done before. He just did it. I bleeped it. But, like, it's the most obvious insult an asshole could say to me. But he's the first one that's actually thought of it, so I guess he gets points for that. It's a mix of my channel name and the R slur. Can't believe no one's thought of that before. Anyway, what was I looking at? Sovereign?
This is between Colonel Edward Mandell House is attributed with giving a very detailed outline of the plans to be implemented to enslave the American people. You citizen fucks. Citizen.
The thing he's reading, by the way, is sovereign citizen conspiratorial nonsense. It's not, like, cited from anything. It's not real. It's just a made-up thing he's getting mad over.
Citizen fuck, you're fuck! Wake up, fuck! Anyway, and if you don't, you're gonna die. Good. Fuck you. Bottom of my heart. You're the people who fucked with me my whole life. I hope they fucking kill you. So anyway, he stated in a private meeting with Woodrow Wilson, who was president from 1913 to 1921, the following. Very soon, every American will be required to register their biological property. That's you and your children.
Yeah, I don't think the term biological property makes sense for someone of that era to even say. This isn't even a good fake. Gray says, I think he's mad at you because you're the only person who has the time to break down his bullshit. He's generally not worth it either. That's what makes it funny. I don't know. Like, I'm the only person that gives him attention. I probably give him more attention. Holy shit, am I Marcel's longest, most stable relationship with another human being? No, he's had, like, girlfriends long term. But, like, I'm pretty close, right? In terms of, like, how often or how long he has any sort of interpersonal or even, frankly, parasocial relationship with, which is very bizarre. I'm giving him more attention than most people give him, so that's weird. I'll take my lumps on that one. I'm still looking for Sovereign, I apologize.
Citizen fucks voting for these fucks. You fucking. in a national system designed to keep track of the people and that will operate under the ancient system of pledging. By such methodology, we can compel people to submit to our agenda, which will affect our security as a chargeback for our fiat paper currency. Every American will be forced to register or suffer being able to work and earn a living. They will be our chattels, property, you fucking citizen. Fuck, you're their property, you fucking SEC.gov. It's listed. This is Canada Incorporated. USA is the same fucking thing.
Sovereign, a person, body, or state in which independent and supreme authority is vested, a chief ruler with supreme power, a king or other ruler with limited powers. He also clipped sovereignty. He did it.
SEC.gov, you fucking learn. Fuck.
A little angry. He's mad. He's a little mad. Toreador says, Marcel, is Hannah with us here right now? Of course I'm not. I'm never anywhere.
You fucking 16 years of being a sovereign, I'm going to enjoy them wiping you the fuck out. If you love the people in your life, come learn. Or you're dead. Not at my hands. The legal system's coming to kill you. 15-minute cities. COVID vaccines. You fucking your flu shot. You fucking killing you. You fucking fuck. You all wasted your fucking lives, and I'm not picking up the slack. You're going to pay to learn the skill sets or you can fuck right off and go die. Understand, I lost everyone I love. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I hope my sisters get killed.
I find it interesting that he frames it as losing everyone around him and not pushing them away, as is more likely the case. I'm not surprised. People tend to depersonalize things like that because it makes them feel less culpable for the things that they've done, but I don't know.
I hope my parent that's left gets killed. I fucking hope. Every day they leave me here suffering, they're lucky I'm not the one who puts out the contract to kill them. No, I'm not going to at all. They're not worth it. But when they're dead...
He's talking about hiring a contract killer to kill his elderly parents. Healthy. Mayo Emery's of Caldera with a $5 tip says, Protocols of the Learned Kernels of, wow, this is obviously made up.
Part of me will mourn.
Thank you for the tip.
Them, the old part.
We're over $200, by the way. Once we hit the $1,000 goal, I'll be releasing some edited content, which will be great.
Part of me, but the part of me that lives today, fuck them. Paul, fuck you. You leave me out here for 16 years, you fucking... To everyone who ever knew me, fuck all of you. Understand the legal system's killing you, and I'm gonna laugh the whole fucking time, you fucking losers. How's the stress with your bills going? I don't have any of that, you fucking losers. Anyway, so let's go back. Very soon, every American will be required to register their biological property. That's you and your children in a national system designed to keep track of the people and that will operate under the ancient system of pledges.
This is the Protocols of Sovereigns he's reading. It comes off very much like the Protocols of the Elders of Zion, doesn't it? Oh shit, I shouldn't have done that. Close enough.
By such methodology, we can compel people to submit to our agenda, which will affect our security as a chargeback for our fiat paper currency. Every American will be forced to register.
How would he not have bills? I know he claims he doesn't pay taxes because he commits tax fraud, but other than that, I don't know. I don't know how he's claiming he's getting away with not paying bills. He might just try and be self-sufficient, like I don't know if he does solar panels or anything. No idea. He might also just be saying he's not struggling because he's like, I got the Benjamins, baby. He likes to give the view that he is affluent, even though he doesn't really seem to be. Like, he gets along fine. Like, I don't think he's, like, behind or anything to my knowledge, but he acts like he's quite well off.
Or suffer being able to work and earn a living. They will be our chattels, property, and we will hold the security interest over them forever by operation of the law of merchant under the scheme of secure transactions. Americans, by unknowingly or unwittingly delivering the bills of lading, the birth certificate to us, will be rendered bankrupt and insolvent, secured by their pledges. They will be stripped of their rights and given a commercial value.
He gets a couple of whales that'd do it. Yeah, he tends to charge a lot for stuff too, so.
Designed to make us a profit, and they will be none the wiser. For not one man in a million could ever figure our plans, and if by accident one or two should figure it out, We have at our arsenal plausible deniability. After all, this is the only logical way to fund government by floating.
This is how people talk, by the way. They do evil monologues, and they're like, we're alone, and if anyone should ever find out our plans, this isn't how people talk. Even in, like, stories, this isn't how people tend to talk. Toreadora says, Marcel had a Hunter S. Thompson freak out, but the only lizard person he sees in a bar is a Triceratops lady in a red sequined low-cut nightgown that's somehow defying the laws of all known cloth-related physics. She's singing while a chic-looking pterodactyl with a little glasses and a pinstripe fedora off-screen plays accompaniment piano. That was vivid.
Leans debts to the registrants in the form of benefits and privileges. This will inevitably reap us huge profits beyond our wildest expectations and leave every American a contributor to this fraud, which we will call social insurance. Without realizing it, every American will unknowingly be our servant, however begrudgingly the people we become helpless and without any hope. For their redemption and will be employed the high office presidency of our dummy corporation, USA.
Social insurance? Is that an old-timey term, or is that a Canadian term he's attributing to a US president? Hold on.
Will unknowingly be our servant, however begrudgingly the people we become helpless and without any hope. For their redemption and will be employed the high office presidency of our dummy corporation, USA, to ferment this plot against America. Colonel Edward Mandel House. This is Canada Incorporated in Washington, D.C. Gary Dewar's on the fucking thing. If you don't believe this, you're a fucking... You deserve to die. I've been saying this for 16 years. If you don't like me, know I hate you more. You citizen fuck. You fucking loser paying your taxes. You fucking loser cowering, sending your kids to public school to get molested. To all the parents who are challenging...
He has an odd fixation on that, kind of like the QAnon or Pizzagate people. I don't know why. Conspiracy theorists see pedophiles everywhere. Don't get me wrong, pedophilia is a problem. There are predators, you know, that exist in every facet of life, unfortunately. But they talk about it in a very weird way. I don't know. It always comes off as eyebrow raising.
The school boards, you're the piece of shit sending your kid to school in the first place, you fucking moron. You fucking loser. To all the men that have some fucking bitch cunt telling you what's gonna be, you're a bitch. Fuck you. From men everywhere. Women don't run shit in my world. They don't get nothing but dick. Maybe some money on top of it because I'm a nice guy. I take care of people. But
he's a nice guy. Women don't get anything but dick. And maybe money because he's nice, okay? Ladies, I know, everyone's just, like, clamoring to get with Marcel, but wait in line. I know he's a catch.
Seriously, fuck everyone who's not learning your rights. Fuck all of you. I'm gonna let the system kill you. Understand, I'm glad they're coming to kill you, you fucking goof. And now we're gonna go through my life a little bit. We're gonna show you guys the reality of what's out there and why I feel this way, and why I'm right to feel this way, and why you're all fucking loser. Are you actually a sovereign yet with your rights intact? If you're not, you're a fucking loser. You're exactly who I'm talking to, you fucking cunt. So within that, people, anyone out there like Hannah Reloaded wants to pretend that I'm not the fucking man. This is just some of my life.
I am. He's got me. It's a ruse. I spend a lot of my time trying to think how I'll fool people into thinking that Marcel isn't a badass. And it's so difficult because it's obvious to everyone when they listen to him, Marcel's the coolest guy ever and a total badass, and he's never overstated any of the things he's accomplished. He's awesome. And I just really spend all my time thinking about how I can undermine that. And it's a task, let me tell you.
So here's a love letter that was written to me by Shonda Patricia. She was our administrator for the first 5 years.
This is weird. He shows a couple of love letters here from former girlfriends or lovers. And, like, first of all, feels a little like he's breaking the privacy of these people by sharing these on the internet in the first place, but also he uses these to try and illustrate what a great guy he is. But the fact that these are all former girlfriends that in this very video he bad talks, does that not indicate, Marcel, that you're not that great since all of these people left you? Like, I don't understand. I don't get how he thinks this is, like, a gotcha. Haha, my ex-girlfriend used to love me. Like, that's your gotcha? I don't get it. I don't understand.
I love you because you challenge me to take risks and support me in taking them. You encourage me to take care of myself, health, and finances, and help me be accountable. You wake up and check on me when you hear a dish break. You rub
How many hours do I spend plotting Marcel's downfall? Many. And if you'd like to fund my efforts, here's the tip link again. Sorry, I spent 5 hours having to listen into this guy while I edited this today. I am fully cynically asking for tips.
my muscles when I'm tired and sore. You are romantic, you are sexy. You can read my mind and finish my sentences, sometimes even before I do. You always see my needs and try to meet them. I never even need to tell you. Your love for me is shown every day. I love that you put so much effort into being the man you need to be in our relationship.
Also, I hate to be this person, but the love letters he reads during this are so bland to me, it makes me feel bad for straight people.
I love the man you
I'm sure there are some straight people that are fun, but man, the love letters this guy gets are just lame.
are, and I look so forward to our life. My heart is in your hands. I'm so in love with you, Shonda. Now, for about 4.5 years, Shonda was a key in what we were doing, but then she decided that she needed to go date some fucking Nazi loser. And then after him, moved to a forest, get herself in trouble. And she literally abandoned the mission and me for her stupid shit, which led her not being around me. And then she took the COVID shit and got killed by COVID, even though COVID wasn't real. Fuck.
So COVID, he thinks COVID wasn't real, but it also killed his ex. Great. Very respectful to someone you used to know who died.
Dumb bitch. But I love her to pieces for the time she was in my life. But this
Like, does he not hear how him saying, dumb bitch, but I love her to pieces, is like a completely nonsensical statement? Like, that's, like, he needs to sit down with a therapist and talk for hours. Chitara says, oh wait, did Marcel figure out one of the foundational tenets of the Temple of Paul is suffer not the falsehoods from the Northern Judge Emperor, for he is not the man? Did he call her a dumb bitch? He did. He did. Did.
this is where, again, a fucking sellout, fucking that doesn't deserve their freedom. And towards the end, she talks shit to me. Like, fuck this fucking bitch. Within that, thank you, Shonda, for the time you're in my life.
Like, what is happening? It's like a different, like, if we were doing Pixar's, like, Inside Out rules, it's like Marcel has two people in his head that are arguing and fighting and punching each other over the controls constantly in, like, one sentence. Like, they'll get the controls and they're like, oh, I loved her greatly, and then the other one will get it, and that stupid bitch mouthed off at me! Like, it's just nonsense.
This is me at 15, that beautiful young fucking man that we're preying on. Yeah, that's me. No family or friends to help me. Just fucking drinking, not giving a fuck. This is the first time I tried to kill myself, by the way, meeting my real dad. And then I called home. My stepdad was drunk, didn't even know I was gone. So yeah, I actually tried ODing here. I had to get my stomach pumped in.
He definitely abused that woman. Oh yeah, he'll go on to describe abuse that he did and abuse he wanted to do, and then act like he's a good guy for not having, like, brutally battered a previous partner. So trigger warning for that.
Texas, in San Antonio, Texas. And after I tried killing
Could I show the flow chart you made for Marcel? I can. Let me pull it up.
myself by taking a shit ton of pills, I had to get my stomach pumped. It sucked. And that's when God filled me with energy and let me know that I was important and I needed to stick around. Now, I didn't understand why, but that's why I've never tried to kill myself again, why I never will. Literally, I wake up lots of days and I envision hanging myself because I don't want to be on this fucking planet with any of you anymore. But I'm never going to do that. I swear to God, I'll ride this journey out. But I pray to him often that my journey is over soon because I'm sick of all of you. Like a lot of you are beautiful. Don't get me wrong. There's beauty in all of you. There's God's divinity in all of you. But most of you, in fact, all of you, have been trained to be a fucking. I don't have a family life. So if you have a family life, it's hard for me to be around it.
Sorry, I'm looking for the chart right now. There it is. So Trey made this chart that I'm going to have to pull up for you guys, and it's basically the how do I show this? Give me a sec. It's basically his conception of, like, how Marcel's cycle works, and it's, like, pretty spot on, I'd say. Why won't this work? Benikagami with 40 bits says, gotta say, given what we know of him, that love letter sounded like she was trying to describe his controlling abuse in a flattering way. I would tend to agree, fortunately. Why is that not showing for you? Strange. Let me try that again. There it is. Now I lost it again. Going great. There it is. Okay. So he basically has these two cycles that he'll like flip between. And it sort of makes this figure 8 sort of thing. Did you have a specific place that you started on this, Trey? Benikagami says, I think we're seeing his id and super ego fighting. No kidding. Let me see where we're... So, let's go with where he starts at the plan. He has a plan. I'm gonna do Peacemaker Society. Ooh, I'm gonna get all these people and take over the world. He ends up having recruitment, which he gets a bunch of people. Failure with the system. I know Trey talked about, it isn't even to follow. Why make it so hard to read? How dare you? I think this is clear. Sorry, did I zoom in too far? But anyway, once he has his breakdown like he's having right now, he will have some sort of intervention, medication will be applied to him, sometimes against his will probably. He'll stabilize, and then he'll get back into the first part of the loop where he'll be socially isolated. He'll come up with a plan, bring people around him, there'll be some sort of failure, he'll freak out, and get back into the other part where he socially isolates. The whole fucking thing.
Because I don't want to watch you sit there with the people you love while mine didn't fucking do the journey because I did the right thing and you're a sellout fucking cunt. The only reason you have people in your
Midnight, thanks for 50 months as Hannah's a judge and we're all
life is
fucked.
because you're a fucking sellout. Stop selling out, hold the people around you accountable, and see how long you have people in your fucking life. Fuck all of you. The fact that I gave up any of my life to help any of you pisses me off. Unless you're paying me a bunch of money, you're a fucking waste of my time. You're a fucking loser. I don't want to know you. I don't like you. I don't like your life. Your systems are shit. You're weak. You're not a warrior. I'm like a black belt martial artist that's a master at what I do. I'm like Bruce Lee at this shit. And you're all like a white belt that's just coming into it. And this is where I was talking with
I think he constantly feels the need to put himself above everyone else because he needs to explain his social isolation. And in order to do that in a way that's flattering to himself, it's easiest to say he's exceptional. The reason that no one is around him is because they don't understand him because he's so much better. That's a better explanation than the reality that he has a lot of mental health issues that he's refusing to get looked at, refusing to seek help for, so he ends up pushing people away from him.
good client of mine, or he doesn't like being called a client, a colleague, if you will, someone I independent.
Toreador with 50 bits says, and this is me talking with a vocal fry I'm supposed to make. Wait, and how do I do a vocal fry? And this is me talking with a vocal fry, and it's supposed to make me feel better.
Contract with, who has had me do work for him in advocacy and stuff. And he talked all about how this is a frequent problem with guys like me in that, you know, we launch the plane and we expect it to go vertically up, and everyone else needs runway time, right? We have the goal, we need that runway time. The problem is we're out of time. That's what you guys don't realize. Hold on. Again, I'm fighting a cold today, you guys, so I'm not 100% today. I'm a little grumpier than usual, but this is how I feel in my core. That's why I'm still doing this video today. So this runway time, you know, I launched this in 2009, 16 years, tried inviting my friends into it, my family, my weed clients, to all the weed clients out there who never learn. Go fuck yourself, you fucking cunts, you dumb.
I do find it interesting that he probably, more than anything, pushed away clients for his weed business by trying to recruit them into this, especially once weed got legal. Maybe if you had a good relationship with your weed guy and wanted to maintain that, but like, if he's a guy who was selling you weed and keeps trying to sell you his weird program every time, the minute it gets legal, you're not going to want to deal with him anymore, right? I don't know. Just a thought. I don't think that helped his other business.
Pieces of shit, you citizen fucks. And that's where everyone needs to understand the whole 16 years. I give people a few months to maybe 6 months, sometimes a year. And then if they don't do this, I blast them. To all of you who haven't done this, you killed yourself. Congratulations. We're pretty much out of time. You're going to fucking die. So they're bringing the 15-minute cities. They're going to bring in whatever the new lockdowns are. Trump's bringing in the digital currency with the biometric shit. Trump's not a savior to anyone. To anyone who thinks you can vote in a politician who's going to save you, you're a fucking there.
But don't you want people to elect you as some sort of pseudo-leader of this new world? Wouldn't that make you a politician? No, he'd be a warrior.
Your slave owners. Hey, citizen, whether you're in the republic or the de jure or the corporate, you're still a motherfucker. Have your own society, you fucking. And here's the main points on how not to fucking contract. There's limitation of powers of the Corporations Act. That limitation negates any alleged claim of so-called authority under corporate status.
So now he hates Trump. A lot of conspiracy theorists have actually been souring on him a little more lately. Not all of them, but I've noticed the support of Trump amongst certain conspiracy theorists eroding a little bit. The fact that he's been in office for a while now and they haven't released, like, more information on the, like, Jeffrey Epstein stuff, which I know to you and I is hilarious because, like, yeah, of course he's not gonna. He was friends with Jeffrey Epstein. But, like, conspiracy theorists, QAnon people, many of them really thought that was going to be a big thing he did, and they just haven't. They're upset he hasn't blown the lid off UFOs and JFK and everything. So certain conspiracy theorists are actually turning on Trump a little bit.
Because there's not a single binding agreement, because it's all fraud. You fucking. And this goes out to Will and anyone who's arguing the fucking that accepted for value shit. It's all fraud. You
Will is the guy you fired.
Fucking shut the fuck up. Stop focusing on that. Launch real industry.
How much of it would you say is attributed to him keeping Elon around? Maybe 30%. A lot of conspiracy theorists really don't like Elon. And in fairness, like, you shouldn't like Elon. He's a shitty, narcissistic person who's full of himself and constantly has bad ideas and has set back, like, public transportation infrastructure by decades to try and sell people his shitty cars. But, like, conspiracy theorists don't like him because of the brain chip stuff and because they're flat earthers and don't think space exists.
So you make real money, right? Produce your own currency. You fucking quit all this fucking accepted for value infinite money shit. It's horse shit. It's a fraud. That is Satan. Those are satanic dollars, you fucking.
Can I check the metadata on Marcel Freakout.mp4? Sorry, this name tickles me. I want to know how long ago his last major break was, how often he cycles, his periodicity, if you will. It's funny you say that. I actually named this file Marcel Rant 1 MP4.
To all you churchy fuckers, you all.
And I don't have the original metadata. That's not how the download works.
All sold out God. If you're a corporation, again, me at 15, meeting my real dad. This piece of shit, I don't know why he wanted to meet me. He met me at 15, fucked my whole head up. I already didn't like my stepdad. That caused me to rebel more against my own fucking family. And then this fucking cocksucker just judges me. Fucking, he's a piece of shit. The reason my life was the way it is because this fucker left me, and I'm going to show you the fuck he left me with. But my son, however he's fucked up, is my fault because I wasn't fucking there, motherfuckers.
I do find it interesting that Marcel has looked like an adult for a very long time. He'll show pictures of himself at like 15 in this at some point, and he straight up looks like he's like 25. It's kind of odd.
So even though he may be a fucking idiot because of who he was raised by, I will still love him anyway and not judge him because that's my fucking fault. It's my fault I chose that fucking cunt to be his mother. It's my fault I didn't vet the family more. Just I didn't meet them because I thought she was independent. Then as soon as a kid comes, they all invade our fucking life when they didn't give a fuck before. Fuck you, Darlene, you fucking cunt. You're lucky I'm peaceful. If I didn't have my peace oath, I'd have you fucking murdered to this day. But I have my peace oath, so I'm going to honor it. But Darlene, every breath that you breathe is God's grace because I'd fucking kill you otherwise.
Literally just threatening random people that he used to know. Oh, that's not even like the last time he's gonna do that, by the way. I'm a little numb to it because I've been listening to this for 5 hours. But like, yeah, He's just gonna, throughout this video, say how much he wants to murder people in his life. So I don't know if the RCMP's listening. Probably not. But if Dudley Do-Right hears this message, maybe check in on Marcel and see how he's doing.
Fucking, you took my kid. I'll fucking kill you. That's what fucks me up to this day, that I sit here every day and you're in my city and I don't just fucking come kill you.
This is him being peaceful? Yeah, his society is called Peacemaker Society. He makes peace, obviously. What would make you think otherwise? Come on. That seems actionable? Oh yeah, I would say that that's actionable. I'd be pretty surprised if it wasn't, to be honest.
It's been, what, 26 years? I'm not going to do it now, but just know, fuck you from the bottom of my heart. I hope you fucking burn in hell, and I hope and same thing, Edna, Mitch, I hope you both got COVID vaxxed. I hope you fucking die. I hope you both fucking die, you fucking traitors. You fucking blame me for my life. You guys are the ones that left me in my fucking life. Maybe not Edna. Edna didn't do it, but fucking Mitch, fuck you. That's my family ring, my Middleton family ring that the mother of my son, one of her friends, stole off the coffee table. That's the first sign I should have left that fucking cunt. But this is proof. That's my Middleton ring. I am a Middleton family crests, royalty Middletons. That's my family lines. I didn't grow up with them, but I should have. This is why I'm entitled to castles and shit. That's my fucking family lines, motherfucker.
Marcel believes because he is distantly related to some sort of aristocratic line that he is entitled to castles. People don't even really build castles anymore, Marcel. What are you gonna do with a castle? Are you under siege? Really? All right.
I'm also a Bassett, Saint Andre Bassett. I'm related to saints and fucking royalty. Again, family ring. Whoever stole that, fuck you. I ever find you, you better fucking run and hide, motherfuckers. Peacefully and lawfully.
I love when he just addendums that onto horrific, like, scary, bonkers threats, and they'll just be like, peacefully and lawfully, LOL, hearts, kisses. Van400 says, hi, Hannah, love your channel, and I see your movie collection is growing. It is. Thank you, and welcome.
Because I don't do gangster shit anymore. But I want all of you to understand, I'm like ready to quit this fucking work. I don't give a fuck if I teach anyone ever again. I can go back to anything that I did before. I can sell anything and make money. Anything. I can sell anything and make money and be self-employed. I don't need this. You guys need this. I don't need you. You need.
He's screaming into the, like, who does he even think he's talking to? I want to point this out. Because I don't know, like when I am addressing all of you, you know, I am aware that I am addressing live a couple hundred people maybe at most. Sometimes it gets a little higher than that. And then the VOD will get, you know, between Twitch and YouTube, between 1,000 and 2,000 views, you know? So I keep that in mind when I'm messaging. I know I'm talking to a select few people who happen to watch my channel. Marcel doesn't talk like that. Marcel talks like he's talking to the whole world, which is a little odd, right? It reminds me a little bit of how, like, Christine Weston Chandler, like, makes videos where it's, like, addressing not just, like, your audience or even potential audience, it's addressing everyone in the whole world. This is like the equivalent of a child being upset and being like, you don't appreciate me, so I'm running away to the circus. But, like, who does he think he's giving this to? There isn't a wide audience out there that's going, Marcel, Marcel, we miss you. We're sorry. You were right. It's like he wants that reaction where he thinks that if he, like, freaks out enough and goes, like, I'm going away, there'll be, like, people chasing after him. But I don't think that audience exists. He wants it to exist, but it doesn't. He's, like, crying for attention to a group of people that are hypothetical. Toreador says, passive voice is a hell of a drug.
Me. We're going to go to a message here, actually. This is exactly why I'm telling everyone to fuck off. Donald, you fucking cunt little bitch. So I sent this guy info or whatever, and then this is the message I get back. And I appreciate this is how
I blurred the chat box because it had the guy's full name and some identifying information.
How you guys feel about me? Because I'm everything you're not. This is why my stepdad didn't like me, because he's a genetic defect. He's a fucking loser at a job, and without even trying, I'm better than he is in fucking every way. Same thing goes for you. I'm better than you. Just know if we went toe to toe, I'd fucking destroy you. Whatever the challenge is, whatever it is, I put my life on the line for it. I treat it when I'm learning something like if I don't learn it, I'm gonna die.
Jay's a proxy says, I think the words he wants to hear most are "we love and care for you," and the more he doesn't hear it, the more he digs his heels in. I mean, virtually everyone wants that to some extent. As human beings, we tend to crave the support and love of our communities, of people around us, and when you don't feel that, it doesn't go very well. Unfortunately, Marcel's in a position where he continues to push people away from him, and instead of going towards steps to try and find a supportive community, a supportive group of people around him, a family, friends, whatever, it's like he thinks these tantrums are somehow better. I don't know if he doesn't want to feel vulnerable. I don't know if he's incapable of it for one reason or another. But like, he wants to matter cosmically. That's a really good way to put it, too. That's a good way to put it, too. He doesn't trust people for one reason or another. And he wants to be needed. He doesn't necessarily want to be wanted, because I don't even know if he respects other people, but he wants to be needed, at minimum. To have people come to him, because they need him.
Because I will. All of you not learning this are killing yourselves. And good. Fucking great. Hannah, I can't wait to watch you die of a terminal disease from the vaccines you're taking. You fucking.
Oh, me too. What a good rest. I hope that's any time now.
I'm glad. This is God's plan. This is where I'm not resisting God's plan anymore. He doesn't want to save you guys. Those of you who have God in your heart and soul will save yourselves. Those of you who don't can fucking die. So I'm not paying commissions anymore to anybody. I'm keeping every fucking penny that comes in for myself, for my retirement. You can all die unless you can learn what I teach and save yourself. I have complete governmental franchise programs. If you set up a society, you become competent, you can run them. We'll do a 50-50 split. But I get half of everything because I developed it all. It's my franchise.
So again, he's like, I don't need any of you, fuck you, but also, if you want to use my program, okay, that's fine, I get 50% off the top. Like, what are you talking about?
Guys, you did nothing. Same thing with these societies. I don't even want to teach you guys societies. You all do nothing with it compared to me. I did this on my own with no guidance, and I did more than all of you combined. All of you combined don't come close to my basic results when I was high on weed every fucking day out of my mind, and I still did this shit. Because God chose.
No, darling Dr. Lamb Chop, you should not.
Me. I'm the chosen one. So you're all going to give financial support to me, or you can go die. I don't care. To anyone I've asked,
what an interesting deal. Either give me money or die. Now that's a hard sell tactic. Give me money or you die.
Advocating for, I will teach you the process. You're going to go do it yourself because I'm not wasting my life on your fucking problems anymore. Anyway, this is one of my favorite jobs that I ever had. This is Bradley, someone I supported who has developmental disabilities, although he's brilliant.
Yeah, this is an interesting piece of lore that doesn't get brought up a lot. Marcel used to take care of, like, disabled people for, like, a job. That's concerning to me a little bit. I hope he was a little better at the time and was chill.
Actually got to help him transition from his home into his own home, independent living. Another dude that I took care of there, very cool guy. That's me. You notice the forehead there? That's after I was physically attacked. So those are scratch marks. So when I was physically attacked or they went to attack somebody else, I was allowed to use NVCI and gentle teaching to restrain them. And so let's read this. So this guy checked out our videos. Marcel, that guy in the video handing the lead over, that idiot just closed any possibility I started to have in getting help or advice from this.
Wasn't he on the run for a while? He was on the RCMP's Most Wanted for a little bit, and then he got arrested. I think they medicated him and then released him.
Group or whatever. I mean, really, you follow this smug asshole? Nope, I'm backing away. That little princess needs a bitch slap. Wow. So this is what I wrote back. Glad to hear it. That guy is me, and I'm so glad you're not going to learn your freedom. Enjoy legal system killing all you love. Cool with me. Get fucked. Try to bitch slap me. See what the fuck I do to you, little bitch. So anyone, try and touch me. You see me walking around? Touch me. Touch me. I'll fucking show you who I am, motherfucker. Seriously, self-defense. I'll give you the first swing. Any of you fucking see me? I walk around all.
You can't verbally instigate a fight and then call it self-defense. That's not how it works. Come on, come and hit me. Oh, you hit me, self-defense. Just say you want to fight, man.
The fucking time. I'm right by Notre Dame and Arlington and Winnipeg. I'm not going to give you my exact office, but I'm around there all the time. You fucking come hang out on the corner for a day. Hang out at the 7-Eleven. Trust me, I walk around there all the time.
Anyone who hangs around 7-Elevens in Winnipeg, watch out, you might accidentally get into a street fight.
See me? Fucking touch me. Touch me. I fucking dare you. I dare.
Wasn't there something about a peace oath? Okay, in fairness, have you seen The Big Boss? In The Big Boss, Bruce Lee's character also has a peace oath to, like, his mother that's symbolized by the amulet, but he beats the shit out of everyone in that movie. So sometimes you gotta break your peace oath so the plot of the movie can happen.
Dare you, motherfucker, to this fucking cunt. Come fucking touch me. Let me take the life of pain I have in me out on your fucking face. The pain I wake up with every day that I fucking put aside to be my better self, to help all of you motherfuckers. You want to fuck?
I'm sorry, can I ask, is this your better self right now, or this may be a step backwards?
Fucking test me? You want to fucking test me? You want to test my fucking resolve, motherfucker?
I want to point out, I did not add that reverb effect. He added the reverb effect. I added some effects earlier visually. I didn't do that one. He wanted to sound intimidating, so he put the echo on.
Fucking try me. Fucking try me. I fucking dare you. Putting that side of me away. But yeah, to anyone out there, fucking come.
Putting that side of me away. I like that it's just like a mask he can put on. That seems healthy.
Try me, motherfuckers. So I've been on top 10 most wanted twice. Once a witch for threatening Trudeau and the RCMP. Who the fuck you think you're talking to, motherfucker? You're a citizen slave loser with no rights. No clue what they are, how to use them. No clue how to self-govern. You're a poser loser. Fuck your cunt mother. You're fucked up, kid. I'm 45. I'm not a kid.
You're kind of acting like one. Gitara with 50 bits says, my great-grandfather was a part of a Honduran family that essentially became nobles from the Banana Republic stuff that was going on in the early 1900s. They got overthrown, fled to the US, changed their names, and became real estate moguls in Detroit. His real estate empire collapsed in the 70s, though. Unlike Marcel, I don't claim to have some special bloodline right to ancestral Honduran lands and estates he owned. Seems like all of that stuff was more trouble than it was worth. I think you learned a good lesson. Not worth it.
I'm gonna laugh when the system kills y'all. I'm what it takes to win, you dumb fuck. So within that, yeah, I have a lifetime of fucking pain. My life's been fucking shit. And
I would believe that. I think regardless of the excuse me. Regardless of the at times unreliable narration that Marcel gives, I think it's pretty clear that he's had some stuff happen to him, and I think he's had it rough. Some of it environmental, some of it due to struggling with his own mental health, but yeah, I wouldn't make fun of that. I think he's probably had a pretty rough go of things, everything considered. Benekagami says, I'm increasingly becoming convinced that Satan is just a vehicle a lot of people to act out their fantasies. Seeing how many of the satanic panic people are acting exactly the way they claim Satan does is my evidence. This is totally not all people, but I mean, look at the comic book villains running our country.
I'm still so talented, I overcome it all, which makes my life amazing. The fact I'm a badass, that's why I get the hottest chicks. And I'm going to show you some of them. We're going to go through this. You're going to see my...
This is the part that I think is the most embarrassing of the video, is when he basically goes through a slideshow of his previous exes and brags about how hot they are, while also denigrating them and insulting them in the extreme. So, warning for that.
My life right now. I'm the fucking man. So this is me taking care of people with developmental disabilities. This is Derek. That's Chris. cool little guy. He'd scream at South Park while he'd have his non-alcoholic beers, and that blanket is because
I know it's a non-alcoholic beer, but I think it's a little weird to give that kid a non-alcoholic beer. And also, to be clear, even non-alcoholic beer has a little alcohol in it. It's like 0.3 to 0.5. It's not a lot. I don't know. I wouldn't give a kid non-alcoholic beer. Bravo Needs Bacon says, I get the hottest chicks. I'm done.
the whole front of his forehead
You
was
can't be done. We're not even halfway done yet.
soft cartilage because he'd see ghosts and he had some stuff going on in his mind that would torture him. So he would slam his head into the ground as hard as he fucking could. And my job, literally, I'd be beside him all the time. And when he'd go to do that, I would just hug him and tell him he's cared about and go through it. And just so you guys know, I wiped asses. I'm not going to get into who or what, but literally, I've wiped big pieces of shit that are stuck in a man's ass who has a disability, and I pry that out and use a cloth to wash it, wipe it, you know.
Marcel, the thing is, when people do things like that are not something that people tend to want to do recreationally, but they do so because they want to take care of people, either as a volunteer or as part of their job, they don't feel the need to come out and in vivid, pretty vile language, frankly, describe it to make people feel bad for them. Like, I understand that taking care of people with disabilities is a lot, and it requires a lot of things of you that a lot of people can't or won't do, understandably, and that's great. But like when you sit there and you talk about it like this, it just sounds like you're doing it to get applause and to make people think you're awesome, instead of just like doing it because you think it's the right thing to do, or even because it's a job you want to do. I don't know. It comes off as very disingenuous.
When they're pissed up, full of pissy clothes, I help with that when we're out in public and they lose dignity. It's my job to defend them. I've had people in public when I was with Derek here. With him, we're at a bus stop and a couple skinheads come up trying to call him a fight us and stuff. I backed them both down. I was ready to fuck them both up if they didn't fuck off. And I went looking for them after my shift, and they're lucky I didn't find them because I would have fucked them up. This is back like 20 years ago. But yeah, so anyway, I'm like the sweetest fucking guy, you guys. These guys love me.
Sure he is. Michelle Gladio with 100 bits says, it almost kills me just how grievance-driven Marcel is. Every spoken sentence about any person he's ever met always requires an addendum about all the ways that person has personally betrayed him. Yeah, it's just a catalog of people and why he hates them.
Was their best friend because no one would fuck with them, and I was on their side. And if you were lucky enough to have me as your friend, I would kill for you, motherfuckers. If you showed up with a body, I'd help you bury it, and there'd be no witnesses, motherfuckers.
Let's be real, in any situation with Marcel, if there's a body, he's probably the one that provided it, not the other way around.
But you're not worthy of being my friend. I don't want to know you. I already know I don't like any of you. I don't like your habits. I don't like your lifestyle. If you're too gangster, you're dysfunctional. If you're too much of a business, you're a corporate soulless sellout. If you're a Bible thumper, you're a fucking loser. You can't think for yourself. Most of you don't know God for yourself. Seriously, if you're at an incorporated church, you're a fucking piece of shit. God's going to judge you. So this is me at 18. This is me as a stripper. That's
I didn't blur Santa's face. I think that's probably fine. Also, the baby, because it's a baby. I think that's probably fine.
my sexy, fucking beautiful mother of my son. Great tits, great ass, fucking gorgeous woman, compulsive liar. Don't ever date an actress. That's my beautiful son. Okay, that's my beautiful genetics that were robbed from me, that I took everything in me not to go kill these fucks. Look at that hair I got. Look at that face. I'm fucking gorgeous. And
Past tense? Question mark?
after that, I shaved my fucking head because I renounced my life, you guys. I fucking went into full fuck the world. The last time I felt whole was here. And even then it wasn't whole because this cunt wanted to go to bars and be a bar star and fucking leave the city and abandon us instead of sticking around to figure it out, you fucking bitch. Fuck you, Melissa. And I would never take this bitch back now. In my weak moments, I say I would. But look at how handsome I am.
Is he under the impression that she would ever want to be with him? No, Marcel. I know Marcel's gonna watch this video too. He might be here right now. If so, Marcel, I really hope you get some help because I know you're having a bad time right now, man. But like, to think that this ex that has custody of your kid, or had custody, he might be an adult now, I'm not sure. To think she would ever want you is delusional. Like, in his head, does he really think she would want him back? Of course he does. Because he is constantly thinking he's awesome. He thinks he's like the greatest man in the world. As far as he's concerned, why wouldn't every woman want him? He thinks he's kind and magnanimous and strong and smart, when in reality, he's erratic and scary and manipulative and, like, dangerous, but he warps all these things in his head. Sucks.
To Hannah, you've never looked that good in your fucking life, you fucking loser. To all
I wouldn't disagree with that. Gitara says, Marcel would be the worst person to ask for help if you're trying to get away with a crime, considering how often he brags about the bad stuff he used to do in his youth. True. Very true.
of you out there, I can walk in all circles where you're fucking losers. Most of you are ugly. Most of you are fat. Most of you are genetic defects. You don't honor your temple. You're not tough. You've never trained a martial art. You're a weak fucking pussy. And that's why I'm not helping anyone unless you pay a bunch of cash anymore. And you're going to learn to self-govern, because I'm not wasting my beautiful life on your life anymore, you fucking losers. I'm the man. Fuck you all. Fuck anyone who has an opinion on me. I'm better than you on my worst day and your best day, motherfuckers. So this is beautiful me. That's my gorgeous fucking woman and my son that I own forever because she produced my genetics. Even if she fucking runs away, you're still mine, Melissa. Go fuck.
So that's one of the scarier sentences I've ever heard Marcel say, like, unironically, when I was listening to this the first time. That took me aback. It takes a lot. Marcel doesn't get to me a lot just because I'm so used to his bullshit, but that's unironically one of the scariest things I've ever heard another person say to another person in real life. Like, I've heard things like that in movies, but I have never heard someone give, like, an unironic, megalomaniacal ex-boyfriend speech like that in real life.
You fucking bitch. Fuck you, Melissa.
Bittergrin, thanks for a 210 stream streak, says Own. Damn, Marcel. Oh yeah, he's something.
And I would never take this bitch back now. In my weak moments, I say I would. But look at how handsome I am. To Hannah, you've never looked that good in your fucking life, you fucking loser. To all of you out there, I can walk in all circles where you're fucking losers. Most of you are ugly. Most of you are fat. Most of you are genetic defects. You don't honor your temple. You're not tough. You've never trained a martial art. You're a weak fucking pussy. And that's why I'm not helping anyone unless you pay a bunch of cash anymore. And you're going to learn to self-govern, because I'm not wasting my beautiful life on your life anymore.
Saying her surname is what's redacted. Yes, a lot of them are slurs and stuff, but a lot of them are also identifying things. Like, I'll either leave in a first or last name, but I will cut the one that's more identifying.
You fucking losers. I'm the man. Fuck you all. Fuck anyone who has an opinion on me. I'm better than you on my worst day and your best day, motherfuckers. So this is beautiful me. That's my gorgeous fucking woman and my son that I own forever because she produced my genetics. Even if she fucking runs away, you're still mine, Melissa. Go fuck yourself.
If she doesn't already have some sort of restraining order, this clip should really be grounds for it. If I were her, I'd be getting a restraining order. Like, what a scary guy.
Fucking dumb bitch. And that's the man she left because she's a fucking, now I'm a fucking emperor. Fucking loser. Same thing with my family.
Marcel, you're not an emperor. You are not an emperor. You do not have an empire. You have no empire. You don't have one, so you can't be an emperor. An emperor with no subjects, with no empire, isn't an emperor. It's a delusional person sitting alone in their room in Canada smoking pot.
You're all gonna fucking die on your own, you fucking losers. When were you there for me? You weren't, so fuck you all. Sarah's or Stephanie's, Alma's, fuck you all. All the Bissettes, Krista Bissett, that whatever the fuck you remarried as, or Wolf's, fucking Wolf, Wolf of Saskatoon, Jennifer Bissett, Bissett, you guys all turn on me. Jennifer over a phone bill, fuck you. A phone bill matters more. I didn't have money to pay you back when I was like 17, you dumb fucking bitch. And Bissett, my name was already Marcel Bissett. That was my middle name, you fucking loser. I didn't steal your dad's name, you fucking cunt. This is one of the other.
So apparently someone in his family is upset that he took the name Marcel, which I guess is his middle name because it was also that guy's dad's name. He just has fallings out with everyone over the silliest things.
Beautiful fucking women that I've dated. One of the many. I've had hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of women. Super easy to meet a woman, find out what her delusional life is, reinforce it to the point she puts out, and then tell her she's a fucking idiot after the fact when she's going to turn on you anyway.
Marcel will several times in this basically describe his process of getting women to sleep with him, and it involves lying to them about who he is and what he believes. And I don't know if Marcel knows this, because I feel like I said, he listens to my videos about him, so I want Marcel to internalize this. Marcel, please pay attention to what I'm about to say, because it's incredibly important. Other people are not incapable of lying to others to get them to sleep with them, or to lie to them to get them to like them. Other people choose not to do that because it's psychotic behavior that, like, narcissistic psychopaths engage in. It's not a lack of ability. Anyone, if they, like, had a modicum of, like, social ability, could lie to someone and manipulate them in that way, but they don't, because that's evil, sick behavior, Marcel, and you are here openly espousing it as though it's, like, why you're cool? You're describing yourself as, like, a serial killer type. And I don't know if he knows that. I don't know if he understands that what he is describing is horrifying and makes him sound like a dangerous, scary person. And not in the badass way he's imagining, but in a he should be locked in an asylum for the criminally insane scary, which is not something anyone should want for themselves.
Animals love me. Any animal senses my goodness and loves me, they would scratch your fucking eyes out before they would turn on me. Even if it's your own fucking pet, they would love me more than you.
That's an interesting, like, delusion of grandeur. It's oddly specific. Not only does he think all animals love him, he literally thinks that other people's pets will love him more than their owners? Again, that's delusional for anyone to think that. That's delusional. That's not how anything works.
This is when I was amazingly taking care of. She almost died, just so you know. I literally went in and pulled her out of a bed when she was pissing and shitting herself, and she got about an extra 8 years of life because I bought everything she needed to bring her back while her own family wasn't there. The who know, or the sorry, Shane and the parents who know the raised my fucking kid, stole my kid. They know my kid more than I do. And Shane's, you want to talk shit to me, you fat fucking degenerate loser who was a cook at Stella's, you fucking loser fat fuck. How's that vaccine going for you, fat fuck? You're gonna die, you fucking loser. You altered your genetics and you have nanotech forming microchips in your fucking blood. We have the videos. You want the video? Fucking ask me, you fucking. And that's where I'm never giving up this society. I'm not giving up my society to anyone ever again. I'm going to be here to offend all of you for fucking ever, whether I'm in jail, out of jail. I don't give a fuck. I'm not launching a government to help
If you were in jail, you wouldn't be able to annoy us, or whatever you want to call it.
any of you. You can help yourselves, or I'm going to enjoy the system killing you. And if you don't save yourself, you don't learn your freedom, you deserve to die. You're not under God's law. You're not God's children. You're satanic demons that deserve to fucking die.
Everyone I don't like is satanic. Again, like a strange black and white view of the world. Everyone that I don't like is satanic, and I don't like anyone because I'm self-isolating. Genius. Sorry, one of my headphones is dying. I gotta switch it out.
But here's another beautiful woman. She begged me to fucking date her, and I turned her down basically because I just wasn't in that place. She fell in love with me after like 2 days, and I'm like, you don't even.
Oh, I didn't point this out in case you didn't notice. He's not looking at photos of these women on their Facebook pages. He has uploaded their photos to his Facebook page and the love letters they wrote him. He posted all of these to his Facebook page. It's a lot. Sweetly Love with a $2 super chat says, have a couple satanic dollars. Thank you very much. I appreciate the support.
Know me. And that's the problem with being really beautiful is people are enamored with you, but they don't really know you. And that's been my whole life. So within that, again, my old name was Mark. To Mark, I'm really glad that we met and that I have you all to myself. Haha, love Rianne. And again, I would have had a great life if I settled down with Rianne, but that's not my purpose. My purpose was what I am now. Since I was 14, I knew I was here to build empires. That was God's purpose for me. And I'm building my own empire. I don't give a fuck if you guys die. Understand, from now on, I don't give a fuck about any of you. I don't care if you're paying client and not paying client. The reason you do this is to save your own family. If you can't tolerate me, your family deserves to die. If you can't see the goodness in me, that I am after 16 years at my wit's end and you are all out of runway time. The end is here. 15-minute cities are coming in the next couple years. The technology is here that you can't wipe your ass in your own home without somebody knowing about it right away.
Paranoia, we know he's paranoid with all of his sovereign citizen beliefs. Certainly, we have a lot of problems in the modern world, and encroaching privacy violations are certainly one of them. But the level of catastrophizing that he is engaging with is unhealthy, pretty obviously, on top of everything else he's dealing with.
Like, there's no more freedom after a couple years from now. I've been trying to get you guys to do this for 16 years. Now I'm going to get my popcorn. I'm going to enjoy the show. I'm going to make sure I have enough money to be okay. And I don't give a fuck if y'all die. I have nothing left to lose except my freedom in my life. And I don't give a fuck about
Greenline says he was just accusing his ex of being a compulsive liar and manipulative, then brags about lying and manipulating. That's a pretty standard abuser tactic. Yeah, I didn't even notice that. Wow, that went right past me somehow. That's a good observation. He's bragging about being a manipulative liar and then getting mad and accusing someone else of it.
either. Either of them, I don't care, but you're not worth it. I'm not spending.
The text next to the picture is something else. Yeah, I'll read it. Victoria, a French something, it's blocked. Many guys interested, so I, something something, over a guy dropping her off at home, saw them hug. Perhaps a little peck was a bit far away, but she is one of the ones that could have been great. If you see this, Victoria, hit me up. I'm the effing man now. Made it. Get in touch. Goes for all of my past. Miss you all. I won. Made it to my destiny. I miss all these moments. Kind of made it sound like he followed her and watched another guy kiss her. That's a little weird. I'm underselling the weirdness of that, if I'm being honest. God. Oh. Italian Shakespeare says, I can see why not, but if you talk to any of his ex or family members about him, no, absolutely not, and I would never reach out to them. If someone reached out to me, great, I would have no problem talking to them. But, like, let me put it this way. I have family that I have cut off, like my dad and my mom. Let's say they become, and started making videos or something. Would I want some random, like, shit poster on Twitch or YouTube to try and get in contact with me to ask questions about my parents that I don't want to talk to or about? No. So I wouldn't do that to anyone else. I would imagine that they have the level of contact with and about Marcel that they want. Not going to intrude on their lives with a surprise question about him,
The last couple of years of my life on your problems. I will do my part. I will continue to coach those who have worked hard enough to have some money to pitch in, and I will help you guys because of my oath to God. But understand, I don't like you. You're a fucking moron compared to me. You're not my equal. Scheduling wise, administratively, organizationally, in your heart, in your soul. Most of you have never been in a fight in your life. You couldn't save somebody to defend someone in a fight to save your fucking life or theirs. Again, more beauty. That's the tattoo. Fucking look at me all sexy. Fuck, I'm the man. I'm the fucking man. And all of you are like, oh, you're arrogant. Fuck you. I'm going to show you guys. Actually, yeah, I'm going to show you guys the dating pool out there and what cunts there are. Let's go to Plenty of Fish.
Oh, we're going to see his dating profile. Marcel has a dating profile on Plenty of Fish. Oh, there's a lot. I forgot how much was in this. We're about halfway through the video, by the way. We're 29 minutes into the hour, 4-minute video so far. This is only part 1. This is the first hour of the 5-hour video. So, if you like what you're seeing and you want me to do more parts, again, the editing takes a long time, consider supporting the channel, either through subscription or tips or whatever. I'm sorry I'm being pushy about it today. But, bills be billin'. Amber says, so the far-right party in Romania lost the presidential election in favor of the more centrist and pro-EU candidate. The pattern is holding. Trump's bullshit is souring people on the right wing and or motivating the center-left. Good. That's good. He has called people Bible thumpers in this vid. I'm genuinely curious, what God does he believe in? Probably himself? No, I don't know his theological positions.
Let's go look at the fucking losers in Winnipeg, these dumb, degenerate fucking cunts. And when I put up my who I am and stuff, I'm going to show you guys my profile. If I put up a standard profile, I get lots of women approaching me. So, hi, I like to drink. Let's have some drinks. I work a job because I'm a fucking loser, and I need a woman to tell me what to do. A woman that has nothing to offer because she's a fucking idiot. She's weak. She can't protect me. She has no life plan that would benefit me, but I'm supposed to listen to her. Fuck right.
He describes relationships as though they are materially transactional. Like, at no point does he seem to have a genuine concern about building a relationship with any of these women. He is describing it like a transaction in which he will, in basically what he is implying, protect them and potentially make money for them. And he finds them to be what? Holes? Just thinks they're fuck holes? I don't know. Not great.
Straight off. Fucking loser. Oh, gotta send the code, of course, because everything's fucking.
Women are clearly not people to him. I would agree with that, but I would also argue that while women are less people to him than men, I also don't think he thinks of other people as people equal to himself. But yes, women are definitely below men on the hierarchy of Marcel's beliefs about people.
Two-step everything with all this fucking horse shit. Because there's no more freedom. Freedom's gone, everyone. All you fucking that didn't listen the last 16 years. Yeah, dumb fucking twats. Fuck all of you, eh? I'm gonna just enjoy the system killing you. I don't give a fuck.
Has he used the term NPC? I don't recall him using that term, but even if he doesn't use that specific term, he tends to have that sort of attitude towards others.
Yeah, sorry I was in the wrong one.
Hey, Austy Wasty, how's it going? Good to see you.
That's another thing. We transported
It is funny that he like two-factor authentication. What does he think it's for? He calls it tyranny. It's literally to keep people from stealing your account. Like, it doesn't even benefit the company in any way, like in the way you're describing. Like, what do you think they're getting out of two-factor authentication other than making sure you don't lose your account to someone else?
Main phone number over to open phone, and I fucking hate having a smartphone.
I think it just comes down to the fact that he considers any inconvenience to him to be tyranny, like a lot of sovereign citizens.
It's another reason I'm going to distance myself. Aside from the people that pay and I coach privately, I'm distancing myself from this shit because I'm just over this shit. Let's see. Okay, it's been a couple days. Oh, wow. There's a couple chicks that aren't complete fucking losers. Okay, cool. So here's my profile, though. It's been a couple days. Normally, I would usually get way more. So freedom, all heart. I'm a competent air royalty. I'm 45. Brown, gray, athletic, Caucasian. So I'm looking for someone who has good energy, intelligence, and
he's putting in sovereign citizen shit here. I'm gonna read it myself. I know he's gonna read it, but I'm gonna read it. All about freedom / all heart. I'm looking for someone who has good energy, intelligence, and or a good heart are important. Marcel wants someone with a good heart, even though he is an angry, scary person who does not have a good heart. Looking for someone with some manners. Looking for someone with some manners. Pleasant, soft-spoken, not abrasive, a woman who exemplifies the majestic miracle that a woman is. Not looking for a friend. If you're interested in seeing if we have chemistry and exploring that if we click, please drop me a line. So we scope each other out on here, chat a bit if there's a conversational, good energy chemistry. Then we make plans, and regardless if it's a go-out date or stay in, smoke a J maybe, spring is sprung, time for some fun. Yes, he wants a woman who will shut up and let him do the talking and let him be an abrasive asshole and never complain.
Or good heart are important. Looking for someone with some manners, pleasant, soft spoken, not abrasive. A woman who exemplifies the majestic miracle that a woman is. And I love women, for the record. As long as I don't have to depend on you for anything and you have no leverage to fuck up my life or influence in any way, you guys are beautiful art. As a way to waste time and get off and have a body to fuck instead of jerk off to porn and someone to entertain me for the period of time that I can tolerate you, yeah, you're great. Other than that,
wow, what a romantic. How flattering. How could anyone not swoon at that? Be still my heart. Marcel knows exactly what the ladies want.
you're fucking useless. You're basically like having a pet I have to take care of that brings nothing to the table. You just cost money and you expect everything for nothing. So whatever.
That's also a weird, like, on top of describing women as basically non-human animals, can I also point out that that's a bizarre description of a pet as well? Like, not only does he disrespect women and consider them pets, he disrespects pets and considers them objects. It's very odd.
But anyway, maybe there's an exception out there. I'm still looking. Looking for someone. Oh yeah, I already said that. Not looking for a friend. If you're interested in seeing if we have chemistry and exploring if we click, then please drop me a line. So we can scope each other out on here, chat a bit, see if there's conversation, good energy, chemistry. Then we make plans, regardless if we go on dates, stay-ins, chill, smoke a J maybe, spring is sprung, time for fun. FYI, I'm grounded in my life, stable, successful, fun, interesting, adventuresome, and very kind, supportive.
Him describing himself as stable is hilarious. I'm grounded in my life, stable and successful. You're stable? Marcel is the least stable person I've ever seen in my life, and I've met myself. Jesus Christ.
I know, gentlemen.
I like that it says too, Karens or woke anyone, please message someone else.
Until it's time and okay not to be. Hit me up. Let's see if we can rock each other's world. Must be able to enjoy life. Karens or woke anyone, please message someone else. I'm a classic masculine, not gay, very straight man who only believes in two genders.
He's very straight.
That offends. Happy hunting. And then beauty in life, mutual interests, freedom, anything intelligent or interesting, quality time, quality moments, quality life, reality rather than the lie of a life most people live these days via citizenship slavery. I am the path to your freedom, entitled to yourself, house, car, kids, and self. I'm a man of God, under God, not religion. I may be too complicated and intelligent for most women. All good. I only want.
He's too complicated and intelligent for most women. That's what all women want to hear, too. I'm too intelligent for you. Oh my god.
The best, mind, heart, soul, etc. 420 friendly, blah, 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 blah. So within that, let's look at the dating pool.
You wonder how much interest he gets in his profile is actually bots? A decent amount. He's about to show us his inbox, and I get the bot vibe from some of them.
Actually, you know what? Let's go to messages. I'm going to show you guys how many messages I send out and how many get back to me. Now, if I have a normal profile, they all get back to me. But these are all chicks. Now, some of these are hotter than others. Some, honestly, it's just late. I was like, okay, I'll fuck you. But unfortunately, I have to, a lot of times, if I'm going to date women, ignore their personality and just focus on them as an object. Because if I focus on the personality, they're all sellouts. They're all backstabbers. Shit hits the fan. They're going to betray you. You know, if
betrayal. Betrayal, as many people have pointed out, is something that often narcissistic people call it when other people have their own, like, feelings and thoughts and, like, don't agree with you. Been betrayed.
If my journey brings where I got to actually fight cops or anything, none of them have the substance to stand beside a man fighting the system. They're all sellout cunts, like this bitch, this dumb fucking twat here. She had an opportunity to meet me a couple times. She's going to come to an event that we did, and I told her she could bring her fucking stupid kids. But then after the fact, like, she thinks she's hot. Yeah, she's got some tits. She is good looking, but she's also a fucking demon on Earth. Like, this.
What was the conversation they had that he said she's a demon on Earth?
Fucking dumb bitch. I don't even remember her name. I don't give a fuck. Dick tissue. That's her name. working a job, probably sending her
I'm assuming that she wasn't into him, and that's why he's upset and calling her a, quote, dick tissue.
kids to public school. Like, they're all fucking losers, you guys. And that's what I deal with every fucking day. Now, within that, I'm kind of stoked to check these out. Maybe these chicks aren't. Yeah, so like this stupid chick, I sent her a message. Have you ever talked?
Oh, this is funny. I gotta read you this. Hold on. I'll read this to you. This is the message he sent to, like, start out the conversation with her. He sent this message to this woman and said, "Checked your profile. Very cool. I would do cosplay. You bet." Again, I assume he makes fun of shit like this, so, like, I'm assuming this is another one of those situations where he's lying to people. Like he said earlier, he lies to women and says things that he thinks they want to hear in order to sleep with them. So I guess she's into cosplay, which is a cool hobby, and he's pretending to be into it to try and get laid. I would do cosplay, you bet. Question is, would you date a guy's not as tall as yourself? I run a bunch of things, a power player in many ways, so my moxie makes up for any height difference, and if all got, I'm reading this as it is written, sorry it's a little weird, and if all got to that point, I have dated taller women, and it works out, no problem. Winky face emoji. Or emoticon, sorry. I digress, though. I am an all-heart guy, capable of being cool, but allow my inner nerd to shine. Love all with inner nerd capabilities. I run a bunch of things, teaching freedom and helping all who need help. Advocate against legal slavery system. I am a quality man is what I am getting at. Smiley face emoticon. You seem great. If open to possibly dating a 5'7" guy, let me know. You are fine, my dear. XO, love your soul shining through that amazing vessel that it's wrapped in. Happy face emoticon. And she responded, have you ever talked to a woman before? Haha, JK. Oh man, like full admittance, I've written some cringy shit in my day. But come on, man. That's pretty bad. That's pretty. The number of emoticons you put in there, it should be illegal for a first message. Are you fucking kidding me? Also, the focus on his height is not coming off as great. Like, I get it. People have insecurities about their height, and that sucks. But, like, don't... You're making it clear you're very uncomfortable with it by making that, like, the main theme of the first message. Skipazoa with 200 bits says, sounds like what Charlie from It's Always Sunny would write. Also loving this. Thank you for the bits. Nerdy with 60 bits says, Marcel, buddy, my ex-fiance near gave me a mental breakdown and eventually dumped me over the phone, and yet I'd still talk about her less shittily than you are right now. So he responds to this woman who said, have you ever talked to a woman before? And he says, I am a master of understanding and unlocking women, actually. So yes, just takes a couple interactions to feel out who and how you're personality-wise. Are you trying to stay single? JK. Ha ha. I am a master of understanding and unlocking women. This is it. This is the video that's gonna get Marcel to illegally cross the border and stab me to death. I'm calling it now, by the way. I think me literally laughing naturally at his lack of riz is what's gonna do it. He's gonna hop that border and stab me in the eye socket until there's nothing left to stab. It's alright. That's fine. Worth it.
To a woman before. I'm a master of understanding unlocking women, actually. So yes, just takes a couple interactions to feel who and how you are. For your personality, are you just trying to stay single? Like, and this is where, like, this chick, what does she offer? Nothing. Fucking dumb bitch. Stupid slave. Some fucking loser. All I'd have to do is say, okay, cool, I'm into what you're into. Yeah, let's have some fucking bevies.
Okay, but you tried that and it didn't work. You literally tried that. We saw you try that in that message and be like, oh yeah, I'm into cosplay, which obviously you're not. And you tried and it failed because she smelled the desperation on you because you stink of it.
She drinks because she invites demons into herself because she's a fucking loser. If you drink,
She's a fucking loser. That's why I messaged her. Okay. Who's the bigger loser? The loser or the loser who desperately messages the loser begging for sex, basically? Benekagami with 40 bits says, as the pet token straight white cis man in chat, I'm sorry for his failure of a person we've delivered to the world. I hate all of this. I want you all to know I at least respect all of you guys. Thanks for letting me hang out. Now I'll go tell my wife I love her and that I enjoy sharing anime and movies and fan fiction with her. That's good. I'm glad. Thanks for not being Marcel.
you're a fucking loser, eh? So understand, like, the time I spend with you guys, I could be fucking women like this easily. It's not hard, right? Buy them fucking dinner, schmooze them a bit, don't say anything offensive, you know.
Alan says, I just looked it up to be sure because I'm not American and 5'7" is apparently 1.7 meters, which isn't, or 1.70 meters, which isn't even that short. I don't know if that conversion is accurate, but I will say, in the United States, men and even some women have this weird thing about men needing to be 6 foot tall. It's mostly men being insecure about things, but I have seen some women be shitty about it. But some people do have a preference. But it's more a cultural thing where men think that if they're not 6 foot, they're fucked. It's not true. It's often just a thing that's been pounded into their heads by other dudes and podcasts and stuff.
Harmonize with whatever their whatever is. And again, back in the day, I was all these things. I was what women wanted, and I was what you guys all wanted, and you're all fucking traitors. So fuck you. So that's one little part of my life. We're gonna go through more. So this is me in my legendary fucking life, man. So this is me when I was little. I won second or third place in like I think it was second place in a cute kid contest. Some photographer came up. That's my Aunt Phyllis.
You know how some people, like, it's a stereotype of, like, the Al Bundy type that still, like, brags about scoring 3 touchdowns in 1 football game back in high school, even though they're in their 40s? Marcel is the evolved version of that, where he talks about winning 2nd place in a cutest kids contest. He wasn't even the cutest kid there!
That's me. Fucking adorable. Cutest little fucking kid. Everyone loves me. This is when I lived in Saskatchewan, but I happened to come visit Winnipeg. So I find it ironic that I'm wearing Winnipeg shirts. Winnipeg has always just been my destiny. I was always destined to be here. It's the
That's kind of a shitty destiny. Your destiny is Winnipeg, Canada? Eh.
shittiest place on earth, and it's the place
It's no Mount Doom.
that I'm built to deal with. So within that, I'm gonna do what I do in Winnipeg. But yeah, to any of you out there, you know, I have no one I love. I don't give a fuck about anybody. I mean, I like some people in my life
He says that like it's a brag. That's not something to brag about. That's very sad.
where I can enjoy some quality time with them. And I'm grateful for those who are in my life that I can tolerate, that they're, you know, smart enough that I'm not completely revolted by them. I can intertwine lives with them. Because again, my destiny is way bigger than theirs. And you guys all need to repeat what I've done, eh? Like, I'm not coming to save you guys. You save yourself or everyone you love is about to die. My favorite show in the world back in the day, Dukes of Hazzard. I've always
Jesus
hated
Christ,
authority. That's my
Nemesaur.
first girlfriend.
Nemesaur with a $100 tip says, so I'm getting the impression that there's no particular theme to this rant and just Marcel hating on everything in general. Incredibly generous tip. Thank you very much. And yes, that's the crux of it. This is, again, I want to remind anyone, this is hour 1 of a 5-hour stream. He did this for 5 hours. Nerdy with 40 bits says, to be fair, I sometimes mention finishing second in a 100-meter race at school. In my case, as a demonstration of how shit I am at running. There were only 4 of us competing.
Friend Kimmy on the far right.
But yeah, the stream was 5 hours, and right now we've only made it through 37 minutes of it, and it has taken us almost 2 hours to do so. So if this trend continues, which I don't think it will, it's front loaded, I'm not gonna lie. It would take 3, 6, 7, 12, it would take 15 hours, potentially up to 15 hours to fully cover the entirety of this fucking stream.
There, her name's Kim, and I got my parents to let her sleep over at like 4 or 5 years old. You guys,
Oh, this is very creepy what he's about to say, and I'm not a fan of him saying it. Like, what he's about to say, I understand that little kids experiment with each other. It's not something that as adults we like to talk about, because it's like weird and uncomfortable, and the best you can do is basically teach little kids consent and like, hey, don't let anyone touch you if you don't want to be touched and stuff. But the thing is, he's about to reminisce about something that is not something I think adults would normally reminisce about. They might remember it and be like, oh, that's a weird, kids being kids thing, but like, he talks about it like it's a git. You know what I mean? He's about to talk about, as a little child, kissing this little girl as if he's bragging to his friends about, like, a girl he brought home the other night, and it's incredibly bizarre. I don't understand.
we stayed up all night. I remember this day. I was like 3, 4 years old. I was on top of her. We were kissing. We were dry humping with clothes on. We didn't know what we were doing beyond that, but I smooched the heck out of her, man. That was the best. I couldn't believe my parents let her sleep over. When I asked them,
like, that is, Marcel, if you were watching this is a bizarre and disgusting thing to talk about the way you're talking about it. Again, I understand kids and whatever, but this is disgusting the way you're describing this. What the fuck, man?
They said yes. I was blown away. I couldn't believe it. I was like, oh my God. I spent all my piggy bank money on her at a garage sale. I got in so much trouble. I had probably 150 bucks, 200 bucks in there.
That's a lie. No child, even these days, no child has a piggy bank with like $200 in it. Much less back in, when was this, like the 70s or 80s with inflation? No, you did not have over $150 in your piggy bank as a fucking 5-year-old.
Back in the 80s, I spent every penny at I bought her everything there was to buy at this garage sale, you guys. Everything she wanted, I bought all of it. And it was actually cool because we moved away at 5 years old to Lumsden, which was a shitty experience. Horrible fucking place. Everyone in Lumsden, go fuck yourself. Uh, and then when we moved back to Lumsden when I was like 9, I actually got to meet Kim again, and we reunited in that. I don't think we actually wound up dating, but it was cool to reunite with her. And yeah, so if I didn't have a shitty stepdad, I would have stayed in this life. These would have been my friends through growing up. Same thing if it weren't for my stepdad, my cousins and family in Saskatoon would have been around me. But no, he had to separate and isolate me. And my mom, because he's an alcoholic, she let him. And then once we were isolated, he just abused us to his own extent the rest of his life. Fucking asshole. And he's dead now. This is what I feel inside of me towards life. This is my benevolence in life. Look at that little cutie, feeling the music, right? And my work is how I create music in life. Now, that is my work. That is what I do. So I don't play an instrument because honestly, that's just going to benefit your ears. Doesn't really help anything in reality. It's inspiration.
Fuck you, musicians! Hard stance from Marcel.
No, but it's not an actual.
Benikagami with 40 bits says, remember what I said earlier about Satan being a vehicle for people's fantasies? Remember his obsession with pedos? Anyway, excuse me, will I gave to do something? Bleach my brain, maybe? Bleach would be good.
Actual solution. What I have are the actual solutions, which you either learn or you're dead. You either learn what I teach or everyone you love is going to die. And I don't give a fuck. I don't care. I did everything.
Not to be a downer, but everyone you love is going to die anyway. The nature of linear time.
I was supposed to do through my life. You haven't. You're the fucking loser. I'm the fucking winner. I don't bend to you. You bend to me. You step up to me, you'll fucking lose. So anyway, yeah, that's the zest and love I have for life. That's me, cute little fucker. That's my dorky phase. But I was also being abused by my stepdad in very verbally. Those are my cute sisters. That's me at 15. My loser fucking biological dad who's a sellout. That's me at like 17, 18, fucking gorgeous right before I became a stripper. Fuck, I was good looking, man. I didn't even realize I was that good looking at the time. And I fucked a lot of chicks, but I should have fucked way more. Yeah. Or found a good one and settled down, but none of them were worthy. That's me at 15. I could literally walk into bars at that age without ID. That's me at 18 holding my son. Look at the love in my eyes.
You all earned this and a link to eye bleach. Let's click on that and look at a couple eye bleach things. That sounds good. I think we need that right about now. Yeah. You can see what I'm looking at. That's wrong. Why isn't it detecting my... There we go. Oh, I need it. I need the cute little lizard. Okay. Alright. Woo! Hey, look at how cute he is. So good. This is good. Good shit. Baby deer. Sorry for the repeat, but I don't know if you saw this. What is this? High school freshman track athlete took second place behind a trans athlete, and a Republican leader used the situation to push hateful propaganda. The girl responds, I don't feel like the first place was taken from me. Instead, I feel like a happy day was turned ugly by a bully who's using children to make political points. No one was harmed by Soren's participation in the girls' track meet, but we were all harmed by the hateful rhetoric of bullies like Representative Libby. Nice. Alright. Back to the Marcel thing. The pain must continue. The beatings will continue until morale improves. There it is. Bittergrin with 100 bits says, wait, he had his kid at 18 and now is 45, so the kid he's always talking about is 27 now? The mom isn't keeping him away from you, dude. He is. Yeah, he thinks that the kid's been poisoned against him, I think. Which in reality, I imagine the kid is aware that, you know, like this. I wouldn't call that poisoning for the mom to be honest about it. And at this point, I would imagine he's looked up his dad online. He probably knows what he's been doing.
None of you were.
Which would be very difficult and sad. I feel for that kid. I hope he's okay. Because knowing you have, like, a parent out there who's just doing stuff like this, gotta be hard.
Worthy of that love, you fucking sellout fuckers. If you're a citizen, go fuck yourself. That's me flexing my future muscles. Look at that fucking kid on the left there just fucking eyeballing me. All these kids were assholes to me, eh? I had to fight them every recess and shit. There were a couple nerds that be nice to me, but understand I fucking hate you all. All of you. I can see exactly who you are. And when you treat me shitty, just know I'm this kid where I'm grown up now and I became everything that could fucking destroy you. So judge me. I dare you. I dare you to fuck with me. I dare you when I'm walking around, come try and bitch slap me. I have a lifetime of fucking rage that I can take out on anyone's face anytime I want. I just choose not to live in it and I choose to have a peaceful life. But know it's there. Know I like to fight. I like if you hit me because then I get to fucking hit you harder. Peacefully and lawfully, self-defense standards only. This
Again, Marcel, appending that randomly to the end of threats doesn't undo the threat.
is Florence Bissett, my grandmother Bissett, which I didn't really get to spend a lot of time with. And
I didn't blur her because I assume she's been dead for like 50 years, so sorry if she's not, I guess. I assume she's dead.
she was so much older than me.
I didn't blur her.
Actually creeped out as a kid, which is so I mean, it's regrettable because there's so much I could learn from her now. She was born in the 30s. Like, she lived through all that. And I wish I could still have her as a resource and as someone to love to talk to about stuff. This is me being all cute. This is growing up with a mother training me to be half a. Not that I'm not a.
That's an F slur, by the way. He's saying that because his mom was cooking with him or baking with him, that she was trying to make him an F slur, which is, again, psychotic behavior to think that a parent cooking or baking with their kid is anything but normal. Stephen J. Neptune Man says, Man's over here cutting heel promos on everyone and everything. I can't believe this is a real guy. I know, right?
At all, but that feminine psyche doesn't really serve me that well as a man. If there were a woman worth a damn, it would. So this scab on my nose is because we lived in a bi-level. So there's about 8 or 9 stairs from the top level to the middle floor. And I would run as fast and hard as I could, and I would jump headfirst with my arms out, yell Superman, and I would dive bomb at people's ankles as they walk by the stairs to try and fucking get them. Just being Superman, just jumping headfirst. So that's me landing headfirst on carpet and rug burning my nose. But I'm just letting you guys know I was raised to be a crazy warrior. Marcel means warrior. I was trained to be a warrior. I was trained to beat up my stepdad if he fucked with my family from when I was this old. Understand, I've always been a fighter. I've always been a warrior. So if something in reality happens, my brain uploads that in milliseconds. Just like someone going to punch me, I'm going to move, I'm going to hit them back. That's how fast I react to reality, whether it's a project, whether it's a person, whether it's an individual, any of that. And this is where I'm just beyond fucking almost all of you. I have yet to meet anyone who's my fucking equal, in fact. Yeah, this is my little buddy Ryan. Get my first girl, Kimmy, here where the mouse is. Ryan and his sister, don't remember her name, and myself. And again, he was my best little buddy. I was so sad when we moved. I didn't want to move to Lumsden. My stepdad wanted to move because there was a pool. Well, fuck you, Dave, you fucking goof. Destroy my fucking life because you're an inconsiderate alcoholic prick. So you're going to see my personality change now. This is after someone stole my fucking kid. So let's go back a few. Oh, actually, that was in the different. Yeah, so let's go that. Okay. And within a year, this. Understand that all I did was get high for a long time because I was ready to go kill the people who took my kid. When I ran out of drugs one time, I walked into a Chinese store and I had a balaclava on. I was going to fucking rob them because I wanted more drugs and I was so broke.
Balaclava. What is that again? Will Kale with a 65 stream streak says, sad to see Marcel thinks that learning to take care of oneself is worth using a slur. Man. Balaclava. Oh, like a ski mask. Like a ski mask.
And I was so broken, I wasn't in a position to, not in the right state of mind to get a job or anything. And I was just so depressed, and I was spending all my time with my dear friend Amanda here, who was a friend. Once I got into sovereignty, she turned into a sellout cunt, and she works for the school, which she's fully liable for any vaccination or fucking alphabet pedo shit she's pushing on people. And her dad was a fucking...
So, again, he's upset that LGBT people exist openly in society. He thinks that's pedophilia for no reason.
cross-dresser. So if she's a little bit fucking brainwashed that pedos are okay, that's probably why. Her dad wasn't a pedo to the best of my knowledge, but if it weren't for her and her fucking father cross-dressing fuck, I never would have gone to gay bars, and I never would have been drugged by gay men. I never would have been fucked by them when I was drugged. So this is a perfect example of why you got to be careful who you choose as your friends. Amanda's a fucking reject. Amanda's now, that's your last name, right? Amanda's a fucking sellout cunt. I guess you never got to be a Zerwell because I'm too good for you. So I guess you went with this ugly genetic defect you picked, you fucking loser. Fuck you. All the time you could have helped freedom, but you want to be a citizen, pretend like you made it. You didn't. You're a fucking loser. And you and your kids probably took the COVID vax, and you're all going to fucking die. Ha 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 ha! You dumb bitch! Good.
What's gonna happen in like 15, 20 years when like people still aren't dying of any vaccinated anything? Because like they've already moved the goalposts, right? The anti-vax people were saying that people were gonna start dropping dead from like getting vaccinated like a month, 6 months, even a year after the initial vaccinations, and now we're like literal years on and many new permutations and boosters, and everyone's still fine. Like, they're just delusional in the extreme.
Good riddance. Fuck you. Hope it hurts as you die. And this is where now I'm in my time of vengeance. To all of you who have been criticizing me, I'm glad you're going to die. This is my sister. I'm glad you're going to die from the COVID vaccine, you fucking genetic defect. This is what good genetics look like. This is what defective genetics look like from a fucking alcoholic Ukrainian fucking loser. Fuck Ukrainians.
Oh, yeah! He goes on a whole fucking... he just goes on a goddamn diatribe about Ukraine here. Gifazoa says, they already rewrote history that people have died of the vaccine. That's true, they have done that. Jesus Christ, conspiracy theorists are frustrating.
All the Ukrainian men, you're fucking alcoholic fucking losers. If you're the odd one that isn't, good for you. And to the Ukrainian women, you're shallow fucking cunts. Fuck you, go back to your own fucking country. Too bad Russia missed so many of you. Straight up, fuck Ukrainians. Fuck them. You go live with them. Their food's pretty good. I'll give them that. But yeah, so you see the crazy look in my eyes? That's because I'm a fucking half a fucking maniac from people's taking my kid and fucking
Half?
with me when I'm better than they are. And I'm smart enough to understand their limits and that they're still fucking with me and then have mercy on them. Oh, you guys are lucky I have so much mercy in me. But if you think I'm going to apologize,
Go back to the part about the gay bars. Basically, he has said that he was drugged at a gay bar and taken advantage of by some of the patrons. That is his claim. I don't care to interrogate it because I literally don't have any information outside of what he says. There's nothing for me to interrogate. I'm not touching it, is basically my position on that.
for telling you you're fucking daring you to come fuck with me. I dare you. I dare you all fuck with me. Find out. Find out. And to anyone who fucked with me in the past, no, I haven't forgotten about any of you. I'll walk down and get y'all instead of running down and getting one of you. And I'll do it lawfully. But no, I'm going to destroy all of you one way or the other. Actually, I don't even have to. The legal system's going to. They're doing my job for me. Why I'm fighting them, I don't know. It's because they're satanic. That's the only problem. If they weren't satanic, I would join their side, honestly.
It doesn't justify his opinion of gay people? Of course not. No.
Smart people.
Even if it happened exactly the way he said, it wouldn't be a reason to hate a large group of people.
They have the money, but they sold their soul to Satan. That's the only reason I can't. But again, me fucking beautiful. Look at that fucking photo. Fuck, I'm sexy. That's me being sexy again.
Looking at a picture of himself with Santa. God damn. Everyone wants to fuck me. I bet even Santa wanted to fuck me.
That's Cynthia Bond. Actually, I will give her credit.
Give me those jingle balls, Nicholas. Okay, sorry.
She was loyal. She would have stayed with me forever. But unfortunately, she hates her dad. And the way she was with me gave me... It's the last time I had panic attacks dating... Actually, no. Shonda, I had a few. But yeah, so she would drive me to the point I'd be having panic attacks. And I'd literally be punching...
This is interesting. Listen to his description of what he calls panic attacks. And as someone who has had panic attacks, this is... what he describes is not a panic attack, in my experience.
Look at that fucking photo. Fuck, I'm sexy. That's me being sexy again. That's Cynthia Bond. Actually, I will give her credit. She was loyal. She would have stayed with me forever. But unfortunately, she hates her dad. And the way she was with me gave me... It's the last time I had panic attacks dating... Actually, no. Shonda, I had a few. But yeah, so she would drive me to the point I'd be having panic attacks and I'd literally be punching a wooden armoire, looking at her saying, shut the fuck up, because this should be your fucking face, bitch. And
like, that's not a panic attack. That's an aggressive, like, rage episode. That's not a panic attack, Marcel. That is not a panic attack. That's you having an absolute rage episode where you're being abusive. That's not a panic attack. You're not a victim here. You're a perpetrator. You are an abuser who is doing abusive things and then blaming someone and saying you are having an episode. That's insane. That's not how things work.
She'd still be squawking at me. She'd push me to the point of violence and then push my buttons more. And she's lucky I never fucking hauled off.
Again, that's what abusers say. Why did you make me do this? Like, he is doing the prototypical abuser line of, you're making me violent. Like, this is just narcissistic abuser thinking, like, literally in front of us. We are seeing someone who I think is abusive, blaming victims for him abusing them. Jesus Christ. Humanity is a scary thing to be a part of, let me tell you. I don't understand it.
Hit her with a fist in the fucking face. She's lucky. Straight up, she's fucking lucky. So she went on her own way. She's not worthy of me. She's lucky I ever dated her at all. Same thing with Shonda. Shonda was a 400-pound fucking blob when she was 18.
I couldn't get this to not blur out half his face, too. I don't know why. I tried my best with the blurry stuff. I missed one or two things, but I tried to do pretty good. But it blurred half his face here, and I don't know why.
A stripper. She saw me. She had a crush on me. She happened to run into me when I was a weed dealer downtown, and she pulled nuances. I basically left this bitch in the back of her car because she wouldn't let me stay with her because her brother didn't like me because I told him to go fuck himself after she was being a cunt. And then she moved me in and was sucking my dick. She could swallow a whole dick, by the way. Very talented, fucking fantastic. And she's a huge whore. Her whole goal was to do a book of Shonda Does Canada. Like, she's a fucking idiot. But yeah, again, more beauty. This is just showing the ass that I get. That isn't even hard. This is how they feel about me. Right.
To be clear, Marcel, that's how they felt about you. Past tense. I imagine they don't like you now. Does he not understand that they're exes for a reason? Like, he says, this is how they feel about me. Like, does he sit there and read it and think, like, yeah, she loves me? No, Marcel. These are words written in the past. This is not how she currently feels, if she ever actually even felt this way. Who even knows?
Right? Because I'm a fucking man. Again, this is a birthday present she did for me on my birthday with a photographer there. Fucking gorgeous. Shauna had a pretty eye. Her whole body was like old woman skin, though. And that I paid her with dick for like 5 years to be our administrator, eh? So to all of you who don't like my attitude, go fuck a senior citizen that's lost hundreds of pounds. And that's what I paid in dick with Shonda to get the administrative template.
Outrun, thanks for following.
Plates for you guys. And then you're going to see another woman I paid in dick. This is Simone Tellier. She works for Department of National Defense to this day. She's a civilian. She just does the housing shit for them. But yeah, she's a fucking sellout to this day, but she's a great administrator. So I paid her with dick for about 2 years to get her to help us in a variety of ways. We did some SOBI shit, but at the end of the day, she's still working in that job. She can't afford to pay her bills. And now she's becoming a fucking cripple because she got hit by a vehicle driving to the job that she sold out to because she's a woman who can't fucking drive and couldn't see a 5-ton truck running a stop sign and get out of the fucking way because she's a loser.
Let's take a minute. Let's just take, like, a minute or so and take a breather from that statement. We're getting close to the end, by the way. There's only, like, 12, 15 minutes left in this or so. Oh boy. Yeah, the pause is warranted. Maybe let's do another quick cleanse real quick. We'll throw something up.
Dog is broken.
Jesus Christ. Immediately, what's the top stuff in eye bleach all time? No, it didn't work. No! None of the Giphy links work. Well, there's a cat. That's good. That's good. Okay, back to the video.
And on top of that, she talks to me like, oh, that's your life. That's what you do. Like, she's talking down to me. That's why she can fucking die. She's a war criminal. You want to be a Nazi, bitch? You're on your fucking own, you stupid cunt.
Greyline says, when guys go on about things being gay, I always think of this.
That's an important question.
Is it gay to look in the mirror?
Okay.
I mean, you're literally checking out a man's body.
Yeah, but it's your own.
Fellas,
it is fine if it's your
is
own.
it gay to make money? I mean, you're literally collecting pictures of other men.
I'm scared.
I don't
Is it gay to masturbate? I mean, you're literally touching a dick.
I'm going to kill myself. I can't really
Is it gay to be a man? I mean, you're literally walking around with a dick attached to you. Fellas! Is it gay to breathe? I mean, you're literally inhaling particles.
I understand.
Fellas, is it gay to exist? I mean, you're literally choosing to be in a world with so much dick.
I need this to end right now.
That's the important question.
Well, that was a lot.
Simone Tellier, I won't give your home address. Out of respect for the little bit you did help, you sellout fucking cunt. This is me doing what it takes, going to the ledge, risking my freedom. 16 years I risked my freedom for freedom. These are my home is my unregistered, unincorporated freedom embassy. We have a complete government ready to go. These are the freedom bearers for freedom.
I really missed an opportunity to blur the stuffed animals' faces as a joke. Fuck.
Hugs at our art studio. I paid
You live and learn.
for all of this. This is Dolores, who was on board, dated me for 7 years and refused to ever help because she wants to just do tarot readings and play with crystals instead of help any of you because she's a stupid citizen cunt too. Technically, she has a society, but she'll never do anything with it because she's a fucking loser. And I wasted 7 years of my life trying to show her the reality that was on the other side that none of you wanted to join me in. So now I'm on the other side all by myself. I'm going to enjoy it. You can all go fuck yourselves until you fucking learn on your fucking own. I'm going to light a joint here right away.
Oh, good.
This is me with my own
Sure, adding drugs to the situation will make them more stable.
money paying for events that you're all too stupid to use. None of these people went on to actually finish founding their society. They all wanted me to do it for them because they're all fucking losers. This chick, I offered an opportunity to date me, but she's too stuck up in her own fucking things.
Offered an opportunity to date me is the funniest way to describe trying to hit on someone and failing. I didn't fail to ask someone out on a date. She failed to accept the opportunity I offered her to go out on a date with me. Stop posting L's, Marcel, and acting like they're wins. This is hilarious. He doesn't even know, like, he is such an unreliable narrator of his own life. He doesn't even know what to edit out because it's embarrassing for him. Because he warps everything to be a good thing for him, even objectively embarrassing things.
She's too stupid to want to date the guy who can fucking free her. This is me teaching senior citizens who are very cool. Honestly, this guy was great, but again, did he follow through? No. No. This was all they were supposed to do it, and none of them did it. This is my truck that I'd gotten a high-speed chase away from the cops in and that I was on the run with. This is what I was driving when I was on Top 10 Most Wanted, when I went to Calgary for threatening the RCMP and Justin Trudeau over the unlawful lockdowns, which I was 100%
Was it Trudeau? I thought it was like a governor or something of one of the provinces. I didn't think it was Trudeau himself, but maybe I'm misremembering.
right to do as a chief justice of a de jure government, and fuck the legal system and every agent in it, you fucking cunts. And what's great is robots are going to replace you guys in the next 10 years, and then you're all going to get killed beside your families. Yay! Hooray! Yay! You're all going to fucking die beside your families because you're fucking cunts. You're going to sell out freedom, and then they're
Does Marcel understand that even in his hypothetical, other people would be dying next to their families that they love, but he would be dying alone? Again, I still don't think even within his own framework of how he thinks the world works that he's doing very well.
going to replace you with robots, and then you're all fucking dead anyway. 500 million people. That's how many are going to be left when they're all done, guys. This is me in scruffed out mode, fucking just.
Pretty sure that's based off the, Dang, why am I blanking on the name of the conspiratorial stones that blew up, that someone blew up a couple years ago? It said on there, like, keep the population below 500 million or something.
Oh, that's ugly.
Guidestones, thank you. The Georgia Guidestones. Conspiracy theorist blew them up.
But she wanted to take my picture, so I let her because it was a fun moment. But I look like shit. That's me wanting to kill the fucking world. Straight up. This was during the lockdowns. I was doing videos where I just have a sock over my dick. Because fuck all y'all. I don't give a fuck. And this is where
I don't recall that period, and I don't think he ever showed that he was only wearing a sock on his dick. But, like, I don't know why he would tell us that. Am I doing Patreon after this? No, that's not today. Next Sunday is the patron-only live show. We did one last Thursday, and we're doing one on the 25th.
I don't give a fuck. I'm not. because I'm not doing that right now, but I'd strip down and show my dick on camera right now. I'll spread my cheeks and let you look at my asshole while I fart.
No, thank you? No, thank you. I'm good. Beachbeard says he's gotten to his frat house with... Has he gotten to the frat house with the murder room yet? No, he's in a different place now.
Okay, I'll sit here and barf in front of you and wipe it all over my own fucking face. Like, I don't give a fuck.
Okay.
I don't think you guys really understand how much I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck about you. I don't give a fuck about your family. I don't care if you live. I don't care if you die. The only thing I care about is how much your stupidity comes into my world and affects me, and fuck you. And just so you guys know, when I told Dolores to go fuck herself, all the stuff behind me was in her garage. I wrecked it all because it was all attached to her life, and she was going to sell it and keep the money anyway because that's what she was doing. She sold my emerald ring, kept the money because she's a fucking whore. Dolores was a fucking hooker and tries to hide it. So to all her clients, Dolores was a fucking hooker. I'd be very careful if she's fucking the man in your house. Just for the record, protect your husband from Dolores, who does cleaning in Wolseley, Winnipeg, because she used to be a hooker, and she'll probably offer rates to your husband and try and fuck him. You want to run away from my life, Dolores, and leave me when I get arrested and everything, and you benefit?
You notice how he, like, shit talks everyone, but then he's also very mad that they left him? Very strange. Rainey says it's like a stream of consciousness of sorts, except that the streamer is barely conscious and has the most foul-mouthed subconscious imaginable outside of Hunter S. Thompson. Although not nearly as literate and probably in need of more drugs. This is Bat Country.
Benefited from the whole life, and I took all the charges and dealt with it. Fuck you and fuck your little kid. That fucking 30-year-old man you're fucking basically dating, that's your kid. You guys may as well start fucking each other. Anthony, you fucking loser. You man-child playing video games all day and you're gonna judge me? You're lucky I never caved in your fucking head. I only didn't cave in your head out of respect to your mother. You're a bitch. I should have bent your mother over the fucking kitchen table and fucked her right in front of you because I paid the bills. That was my house when I paid.
Okay, so in the last 10 seconds, what? He's told an adult man that the only reason he didn't murder him was out of respect for his mom who he was dating, and that he should have fucked her in front of him? There's a lot going on in this video. I kind of want to... If I could bring anyone back from history, I would bring back Sigmund Freud and show him this video and watch his brain melt. Can you imagine? Where would he even start?
The bills, you little fuck. Fucking loser. Judge me like you're something. You're fucking nothing, buddy. You wouldn't survive my life for a minute. That's me in the animal sanctuary that I bought for Dolores that she never moved out to. Cost me probably 20, 30 grand that I wasted, that I could have just kept. And then she didn't come anyway. And then I'm the bad guy. Fuck you, you fucking whore cunt. I do all the work and I'm the bad guy, you fucking bitch. Go spread your fucking legs and fuck some more fucking losers, you fucking whore.
Are you one of the losers she fucked? Overthought says, there is now enough coke in... There is not enough coke in the world to fix this man. There we go. My Sigmund voice.
You fucking Portuguese, ugly fucking Dolores, former hooker, fucking bitch. This is Voodoo Priestess in Haiti. This is the former news director for when I was on Facebook and before I went into fuck you mode with everybody, when I was being politically correct and being the best of myself, which I don't give a fuck about anymore, because none of you are worth it. You're all worse than me. Like you're not even good enough.
I don't know about that, man. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and pretend like I'm a great person, but like, I'm pretty sure I'm better than you. The bar's pretty low. Putting it out there.
to be the shit on my boot, that's how beneath me you fucking are. Until you claim your rights and sovereignty and master it and actually change the world and challenge governments, you're fucking nothing compared to me. But how Facebook is a piece of shit is when I was on good terms with all these, they started sending messages to Pinrose that I didn't send. I couldn't even see it on my side
Cleanse for after we're done with Marcel. Thanks, medicated person. Appreciate it.
of things. And that's where Zuckerberg, fuck you. If I ever had a global government, they would have to go kill those motherfuckers. That's why I'm not doing it, because I don't want the headache. I don't care. I hope they kill the people in my past. Like, I hope everyone in my past gets killed. I do. I hope Sarah gets fucking murdered by the legal system. I hope Alma's gets fucking murdered by the legal system. This is my family. These are the people I used to love. So if you think as a stranger you should fuck with me, understand I'm one decision away from being okay inside myself with going to jail for the rest of my life, and I can kill as many people as I want. Now, I'm not going to.
Hello, RCMP, is this a threat on the bingo card?
Okay, you're really not worth jail. I will hold out
Strange New Worlds is back on July 2nd. That's good. That's good news. I like that show.
for the pussy in the future that's pretty and it'll be worth it. You know, I'd rather get high. I can't get high in jail. None of you are worth giving up weed for, because that saves my sanity from you dumb fucks. But
I don't know if it's saving your sanity, if I'm being honest. If this is considered your sanity saved, I think you need a refund.
yeah, more people that I offered to save that turned it down, fucking, or were too stupid to do it. So we're at the beginning of that. That's me, fucking adorable dude. My life's great. You guys are fucking losers compared to me. I don't give a fuck. Joint time. I'm the fucking man. So that's a small percentage. We're going to keep going through here. Here, let's look at more. So this is my godfather, Marcel, and his whore money-grubbing cunt pretend godmother, Linda, not a godmother, and she left him because she's a shallow cunt, abandoned her own family. That's my mother, super pregnant with me. She thought I could be pregnant with twins, or she might have been pregnant with twins. That's my mom when she was wonderful before she turned into an alcoholic juice bag sellout cunt. Fuck you. I'll suck a fucking dick, you sellout. Sell me out for dick, you fucking cunt. Fuck you, bitch. I control
Yeah, he's got some mommy issues.
your legacy now, bitch. In history, you'll remember it as the whore who sold me out to that fucking alcoholic instead of
Oh my god, his dialogue is just like Christian Grey from 50 Shades of Grey. My mother, the crack whore. Alright.
saying with royalty as my fucking dad, you fucking loser, bitch. But this is when she was still sweet. This is before she betrayed my biological dad. This is when
H. Baird with 40 bits says that 13-year-old kid on TikTok trying to be an Andrew Tate clone would call Marcel a poser. No kidding. Bill's Filler says, what? There's a lot. The main in 50 Shades of Grey, Christian Grey, who is the dom of the story, has severe mommy issues, which causes him to be what the book considers a dom, but in real life would just be an abuser. But the book doesn't really know consent very well. So, but he'll say like weird shit like, my mother, the crack whore. Just real weird shit, man.
my family was intact, or she sold out to create two genetic defects that aren't worth their fucking salt. That's my grandma back in the day. First birthday. I was surrounded by love, you guys.
What happened?
I could have stayed in that world, stayed in delusion. That's the Catholic Church baptizing me because I'm related to Saint Andre Bessette of the Catholic Church within that.
I think they were probably baptizing you because your parents were Catholic, not because you're related to some saint, hypothetically. You see how he kind of internally twists stories to be more grandiose than they actually are? Like, does he think in his head, when the, like, priest was baptizing him here, he had any inkling or care that he may or may not be related to some saint? Like, what are you talking about? No one else thinks about these things. That's not a real thing. That's a concern.
Fuck the Catholic Church. They're a bunch of pedophiles. If you're a Catholic and you stay a Catholic, you'll be charged for supporting pedophilia if and when a competent law government ever takes over. And it may or may not. I don't know, because I'm not doing it anymore. It's up to you guys, because I don't give a fuck if you live or die. And you're a fucking dumb whore. Bessette, former Linda Bessette. Fuck you from the Bessette family. You sold out Marcel and you fucking left. You fucking cunt. Fuck you. And to all of the besets who haven't learned what I teach, fuck you all, you fucking citizen. This is Jenny, me, my cousin Curtis.
Marcel's really fixated on genetics. It makes him come off as a weird Nazi. Oh, yeah. It's part of his whole superiority complex. He not only needs to think that he's superior, he needs to think that it's, like, encoded into him genetically. It's not just that he's in some ethereal way better. He is, like, objectively, scientifically better, which puts him, like, right strictly in the lane of, like, eugenics shit. Very weird.
Sorry, my
I like that I'm so desensitized, I genuinely call the worst, most fucked up shit ever weird. I'm just so desensitized. I'm like, that's weird. Literally, like, the most fucked up psychological profile imaginable. Weird.
Myself, cousin Jenny, cousin Curtis, we were born within a few weeks. That's why we were really close growing up. Jenny was my kissing cousin. That's me all cute.
Why is he talking about that? Don't talk about that. What are you talking about? Oh no. We got raided. Welcome, Raiders. Hello from No Justice MTG and KF Logan. Welcome. You've come in close to the end of the stream, unfortunately, but we are finishing up a stream in which we're watching a crackpot sovereign citizen, Marcel Basset, on a diatribe. This is the first hour of a 5-hour live stream in which he's just absolutely losing his mind. I am Hannah. I spend most of my time on here taking a look at conspiracy theorists and what they believe and why, sovereign citizens, sometimes older movies and stuff for fun. Consider following. We have a lot of fun and have a really open and wonderful community here, so hope you enjoy yourself. We're getting close to wrapping up for the day, but still, welcome, welcome, and I hope you like what you see.
Before she turned into a dumb bitch.
Oh, warning! Warning! Content warning! He's gonna swear a lot. He hates people. He's very upset. I bleeped all the slurs and stuff. I went through and I edited this, but he's an angy man. Just so you know.
Fucking cunt. Loser bitch. That's me not being happy with something. Me all fucking cute. Fucking adorable. That was my cousin Renee, back before she turned into an adult dumbass ugly bitch.
Is there a single human being in the world that Marcel doesn't hate with a passion? Just asking for a friend. Like, is there anyone that he has a positive view of?
He doesn't give a fuck about freedom. Fuck you.
What a line to raid in on. We were kissing cousins. Oh, I forgot to... Yeah, the raid interrupted that. Let me go back so we can talk about that.
Catholic, you'll be charged for supporting pedophilia if and when a competent law government ever takes over. And it may or may not. I don't know, because I'm not doing it anymore. It's up to you guys, because I don't give a fuck if you live or die. And you're a fucking dumb whore. The Basset, former Linda Basset. Fuck you from the Basset family. You sold out Marcel and you fucking left. You fucking cunt. Fuck you. And to all of the Basset.
I want to be clear, by the way, if you're from the raid, it's normally not this intense all of the time. This is a video that I've been anticipating. This is, like, very intense by our standards. Please don't be turned away by how fucked up Marcel is. He's a lot.
Basets who haven't learned what I teach. Fuck you all, you fucking citizen. This is Jenny, me, my cousin Curtis. Sorry, myself, cousin Jenny, cousin Curtis. We were born within a few weeks. That's why we were really close growing up. Jenny was my kissing cousin.
Okay, that's weird, right? That's not the same kid he was talking about earlier, right? That he, like, was reminiscing about the weird thing with? Again, he contextualizes childhood things in a very disturbing way. I do not like it.
That's me all cute with my mom before she turned into a dumb bitch. Fucking cunt. Loser bitch. That's me not being happy with something.
Wasn't Jenny a girlfriend? See,
Yeah,
I thought so?
Cute. Fucking adorable.
Okay.
That was my cousin Renee, back before she turned into an adult dumbass ugly bitch who doesn't give a fuck about freedom. Fuck you. To my whole family, fuck you all, eh? Now that I'm going to be rich and I have all the answers and everything that could help you, I'm just going to let you fucking burn.
For those who are from the raid and have no idea who Marcel is, he's a sovereign citizen that basically is running a sovereign citizen multi-level marketing scheme in which he lures people in and takes their money to give them the quote-unquote opportunity to sell his sovereign citizen programs to people. and he crashes out every once in a while because he doesn't have enough grift marks, and he gets very upset. He said Kim was his girlfriend. Thank you.
That's Delphine, who's now dead. Should still be alive, but she's dead because the legal system's killing everyone. If you don't learn, you're dead. If you don't learn, your family's dead. If you don't self-govern and become competent, you're dead. Everyone you love is dead. Everything you know is dead.
Lucas Dawn says, kissing cousins is a phrase, something that's very similar character to another thing of the same type. I've only heard it in the literal context and the Elvis movie, which is a literal version of it as well.
Freedom's dead. God's law is dead. Natural biology without robots through it's dead. This life is dead. My old reality is dead. Killed, murdered, doesn't exist, don't give a fuck. But this was my life. Should have been beautiful. These are friends of my parents, Kathy and Adrian. Him, I don't remember his name. My best buddy, Ryan. Me being all fucking cute, fucking adorable little man. Fuck, I'm amazing. I'm so fucking amazing. I'm sorry so many of you are so shitty that you're like, oh, this guy is bragging. Yeah, I'm bragging.
By the way, I think I've talked about this before, but a lot of the time when people are so adamant about how awesome they are, it comes from a place of deep hate for themselves. Like, whether or not they are consciously aware of it or not, that usually comes from some sort of deficit of feelings of, like, value in yourself, of liking yourself. Because you don't usually feel the need to, like, talk this much about, like, I'm so good, I'm so awesome. And he's basically doing it to an audience of himself, right? It's not so much that he's trying to convince others, although that'd certainly be a part of it. He's trying to convince himself. If he says it, it's true. He's awesome. He's great. He couldn't possibly be worthless. He couldn't possibly be sad and lonely because he's so awesome, right? He says it all the time. Yeah, so it's not great.
I earned it. Fuck you.
Trump does the same thing. Narcissists in general do it. It's a narcissistic trait.
You're not a
A
loser.
lot of people assume narcissists love themselves, when in fact narcissists often hate themselves, and the narcissism is a compensatory, maladaptive coping mechanism.
You get to fucking brag about your life, eh? I gotta take a piss. Let's listen to God Over Government here.
I gotta take a piss. Classy. Classy as always.
So yeah, God Over
I cut that because there was a music video he played where he went to use the bathroom while he went to use the bathroom.
Government. And again, if you haven't claimed your private law rights, you're not under God. You're a citizen demonic. You're a demonic citizen right now. And let's listen to this.
Oh, those cutouts, by the way, for the Raiders. He uses the N-word. He uses the N-slur to describe anyone who does not follow his system. Basically, he thinks that if you do not give him money to teach you his nonsense system, then you are not worthy of his time or of life, and that you are a slave, and then he will use a racial slur against you. Regardless of what your race happens to be, he will use that specific racial slur, and it's always uncomfortable. So that's unfortunate.
Which side are you on, motherfuckers? Choose a side. If you're going to that legal job and you're paying your legal taxes, you've picked your side. And just know if it comes to it, I'll fight you to the death. And you'll fucking lose. You fucking loser. Because I'm not even going to have to kill you. The legal system's going to kill you. You'll be out of the way, and then we'll just continue on without you. So pick a fucking side, Reed. You pick the wrong side, you're fucking dead at the hands of the legal system. I don't have to kill you. The legal system's going to kill you, and I'm going to delight in it. So literally, unless you want your life to be like mine, with no one that you love, nothing left, you need to claim your freedom and rights.
See, that doesn't make any sense. He's saying, unless you want to be like me, claim your rights. But the thing is, he, according to him, did claim his rights by using the system he developed, quote-unquote. But he doesn't have anyone around him. You see what I'm saying? He's literally saying, if you don't want to end up like me, be like me. That doesn't make sense. If you wanted to avoid alienating yourself from everyone around you, like Marcel, why would you want to be like Marcel? I don't know if he's recognized the break in his logic there, but it's just nonsense. If you want to have a lot of people around you, be like Marcel, who he self-admittedly has no people around him. Yeah, I don't know, it's a non sequitur. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't follow at all.
I know you got people over there you love. I don't. I don't. If the people that I love get murdered, I'm going to be happy. Understand that they were not there for me, and I have vengeance in my heart that I'm glad the legal system's going to kill them. Understand all of you living your happy lives when I don't have one anymore because I suffered while you turned a blind eye. I hope they kill everything you love. The only reason I'm doing this is I promised God I would, and I promised God I would before I really realized the reality of what all of you are like. I knew to a point, but I honestly thought if I masterminded freedom where all you had to do was fill in some letters and provide complete knowledge on every part of the process on what to do, you guys would go do it, but you don't. You don't. You're waiting for me to do it, and I'm telling you right now, I'm going to let you die. Understand, if you don't become competent in all the ways that I teach, I'm going to let them kill you. I'm not bringing help. I'm not going to stand in between them and you. I'm going to let them fucking murder you because you don't deserve to live if you don't learn your rights and freedoms. You don't. You do not deserve to live if you don't claim your rights and freedoms because you're a demonic, satanic citizen fucking. And hard R. Hardest R there is. Go watch the movie Django. You're a house mother.
Yikeritos, to literally do it and then say hard R, the hardest R there is. What do you even say to that? What do you even say to that, man?
Motherfucker. You're a fucking trading and selling motherfucker. What side are you on, you bitch? Fuck you, citizen. For the record, going forward, I'm on my side. My side's the superior side. To all groups, to everything out there, I'm superior. My systems are superior. Anyone who disagrees, come compare systems.
I think he took the wrong message from Django. I really do wonder how he interprets a lot of movies, because he has such a warped worldview. I'd be so curious to hear his thoughts on the themes of, like, that movie, or other movies that maybe have a lot of, like, hyper-violence. I feel like you would kind of miss the point, to some extent.
You why you're a fucking. I don't care if it's Alliance of Indigenous Nations. I don't care if it's Polpoi, People of the Salmon. You're all fucking dumb compared to me. Like, the help that I gave you guys improved you drastically, and that wasn't even me trying. That's like me wiping a little bit of shit out of my ass, throwing it on you, a little bit of it sticking, and you thinking, oh, look how good we are now. You're not even the shit out of my ass. You're not even a crumb of dried shit on one of my ass hairs.
He's been talking about his, asshole and poop a lot today. He's never really been one to go there, and I don't know why. Why today is he just talking about his butthole so much?
Hairs dangling after I don't wipe properly. Now, I actually do wipe.
Wipe, man. Wipe.
Properly, and I even go have a shower or bidet after. Not getting into that, but
Bidets are great. You should get a bidet.
I'm very hygienic. But just for the record.
Is that him in the beanie? No, he's in the, you see up in the tiny corner up here, he's in a tiny box. This is a music video he was playing that I cut out.
For analogy purposes, you're not even shit on my ass. You're not. So know that if you said your opinion to me, and if there were no law, I would kill you. No, if you talk.
If there were no law, I would kill you. All right, when the purge happens, I will avoid Winnipeg. Good to know.
Shit to me, I'd stab you in front of me. Like, I will not take shit from you because you're beneath me. And if anyone thinks I'm taking shit from a pig or a fucking prison guard or anybody, that's why I'll tell you to your fucking face, because I'm better than you. God anointed me, and my talents, skills, and ability are beyond all of you. The only reason I'm not running the whole world is because I won't intertwine with you, because my sanity can't take how hard you are. That you can't make a meeting, you can't self-organize, you can't envision shit. You're all fucking dumb. You're all fucking losers. And that's why God is allowing Satan to sweep the planet. I thought my job was to save you. Apparently, this is God taking revenge on all of you for fucking with me or not learning from me. Like, God's completely on my side, you guys, and fuck all of you if you don't learn.
Nothing's scarier than a person who thinks God is on their side 100% no matter what. It's a pretty scary thing
I'm excited,
to
God.
have the confidence of, like, divine... I don't even know. Divine authority. Scary person.
Is going to kill all of you, or at least he's not going to get in the way of Satan doing it. I'm here to help you. We have everything you need, but you're either a lazy fuck that you're not going to go earn enough to pay us what we're worth or gift us enough that we help you, or you're so selfish that you don't actually care. So fine. Or you're too stupid. You can't see where everything's going and how that's going to kill everyone you love. And you're like, oh, I'm just going to keep working my job. It's fine. They're going to replace you with robots. Fuck, are you dumb? All of you who participate in the legal system in any way, aside from if they're forcing you in the moment you have no choice, like if they come arrest you or something, you're a fucking nerd. Like you're wiped off the planet, you fucking die, citizens. The legal system's gonna kill all citizens. And you fucking deserve it, you citizens. I am so sorry that I ever fought the system on them coming to kill you motherfuckers. I'm going to get my popcorn. I'm going to enjoy the show. I'm going to have hot bitches sucking my dick while I watch you all get fucking murdered and laugh about it, you fucking losers.
Okay, so that's the first hour of Marcel's 5-hour freakout. That's as much as I've been able to edit so far. That's the end of the first hour. It only took us almost 3 hours to get through the first hour. So thank you everyone for hanging out and watching that. I will continue working on editing this tomorrow and such. I do have electrolysis tomorrow, so I don't think I'll be streaming tomorrow. And I might work, I think I work Tuesday too, so I might not be able to stream. Okay, let me double check. I do have a cleanse for us to watch too, so don't go away yet. Just check my schedule. I do work Tuesday. That sucks. I might not get to stream until Wednesday. Either way, this won't be the thing we do next, because I know we can't do like 4 streams of this in a row. It would get unbearable. So next time we will probably be doing a tinfoil stream, because it'll be Wednesday, and I won't be able to. Is the slur count above 300? No. I actually did tally this, by the way, with the ones I included, and it looks like in this first segment there were, roughly, I may have missed some, 68 bleeps. In 60 minutes, he did 68 bleeps, which is more than 1 slur per minute, on average. So that's good. That was an hour of 5 hours? Indeed. Indeed. Some of the next parts, he plays some, like, music videos and stuff that I can't play, so it probably, a lot of it is front-loaded, but still. So, anyway, thank you, His Dixie Wrecked, thanks for following, and Journeying Jordan, thanks for following as well. Anyone else who came from the raids, this was a pretty intense one to come in on, but, honestly, we usually have a lot of fun here, looking at weird conspiracy theories and communities on the internet full of delusional people. Pretty fun, so consider following, if you liked it, or even if you didn't, consider following. What's the name of his channel? I don't want to direct people to him, if I'm being honest. It's not on YouTube. Let me put it that way. It's not on YouTube, he has a Rumble channel, I'm not going to give you the specific name. Because I don't want you to go harass Marcel. Because, like, he's not a great guy, but, you know, we're not here to interact. We're here to look at from the window like a safari, okay? Alright, let's take a look at that quick cleanse, and then we will see who we're gonna raid for the night.
Puppy!
Alright, let's see who we're gonna raid. Tinfoil Tuesday's always fun. It is. Like I said, this next week I probably will have to do it on Wednesday, unfortunately, because this is our busy time of the year at work, so I can't stream quite as many days of the week, unfortunately, but only a month or so that it's this busy. Oh, why not raid Queen? Oh, well, Jeff Holiday's do. Oh, doing reactions. What's Queen Pib doing?
Model, it's all the...
We'll raid Queen Pib. Alrighty, hope everyone has a great night, and I will see you soon, alright? Be cool, and, trying to avoid Marcel. I think he's having a bit of a bad time right now. I hope he gets some help. I really do. Like, he's a scary guy, but he's scary in large part due to the result of lots of mental health issues that I hope he deals with. Alright. Have a good night, everyone. See you soon.